I can't take the smoke. Yo, NEMPATHY Show. What's good, man? We up in here. It's your boy, SONICBOONETV, BRYANBEKNOWIN. What's good, homie?
Man, I'm hungry. I had to rush home. My
Hey, oh man, sound like you far away from the microphone. Shout out to Doug P. Bennett to be checking in. Also, your boy J Threezy on the way in. You know. Oh man, it's Brian be knowing. Brian be munching up in this joint. What's good, man? Make sure you follow us at SMOKEBREAK.tv. We do this every Sunday. NEMPATHY Show, 10 p.m. to whenever we get off. You know what I mean? Follow me at SONICBOONETV. Yo, man, this is where we talk male topics, man topics from a man perspective, the millennial male, you know. Shout out to Doug Bennett in the building.
What up? What up?
Yo, man, everybody got their do-rag. Brian be knowing got a green screen with a green do-rag on.
It's blue and yellow, but it's
okay.
Picking it. I don't know what they're trying to do.
Don't that make green?
I mean, technically, but
Nah, let's go ahead and let Boone have his moment of being right now. So when we call his ass out on being wrong later, he ain't got shit to say. So yes, if it's blue and yellow, technically Boone was right. It's green. That's all Boone know about is green, whether it be money or weed.
Yo, man, I got some videos that we start the show off with, like we normally do. You know what I mean? Calling
Let's do it.
You know, some manhood into perspective.
Let's do it.
Oh, look at Daddy.
He's not my grandma.
Really?
That's
Ava?
right, girl. That's right.
I miss him.
That's right. Take her to see her goddamn daddy at Rikers. Take her daddy to see him at Rikers.
Pump your own fucking
Look at
air
Daddy.
up then.
He's not my grandma.
Really, Ava?
He's not. My dad's in jail and I miss him.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Tell your mama to take your ass up there to Rikers more often. Wait in that long ass line and sign in. And take him some shit that he need, like some contrabands or something, so he can survive day to day.
Well, at least she's old enough to understand what's going on, right? But her mom, I don't even blame the little girl. You know what I mean? She gonna speak how she feels.
right.
Mom put her in that position to respond that way.
That nobody's more honest than children and old folks. Remember that. We as adults lie. Children and old folks, children and geriatrics, they do not lie. There's no lie in them.
Facts. Now about homie, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you was homie, how would you feel? You out there sweating, pumping air up in her tire. You just put the bike together and shit. You ain't even her father and shit.
But
I feel relieved. I feel relieved. Remember that shit around your birthday and Christmas.
Remember
you
that
little
shit.
heifer. You little heifer. I ought to flatten these damn tires. Now, I ain't saying that he shouldn't feel a certain type of way. I'm just saying, me personally, I feel relieved. That way, I ain't got to worry about nothing coming back saying that you my kid, because you've already acknowledged that we have no ties to each other. So I can leave your ass tomorrow after pumping this tire.
And that shit on social media. Everybody knows. Yeah, everybody saw it.
Because everybody knows that everything that's posted on social media is the truth.
Yes.
Everything on social media.
Why that nigga in jail though? Because
Right.
sweetie, you might not be. See, you might be missing him for real. That nigga's not coming home. No time.
I guarantee you he's in jail for something that got to do with his baby mama. He probably did that shit to get away from her.
Oh, that.
he probably did that shit to get away from her. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rob this arcade, then come back and play the video games. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yo, man, here go another video. All right, man. You know, I don't really have this problem. You know what I mean? But apparently, a lot of guys, you know, if they got a girl, they gotta hide their phone, man. They gotta make sure their phone is locked.
Be knowing whenever a nigga come out and give you a disclaimer and you ain't asked for shit, you know this nigga's a victim of that shit. Hey man, I ain't saying it was me, but what I am saying is, yeah, that nigga, I'm gonna start calling you Sonic Boone the disclaimer.
Nah, man. So check this dude out.
Yo, play that again. Play that again. I'm done. I'm done.
Yo, my nigga had to fake bodily harm.
God damn. What's in his phone that he gotta do that? Like you said, fake bodily harm in order to
But
get
I'm
his
gonna
phone
tell you
back.
right now, he's lucky he has an Asian woman. Because a sister would have said, "Okay, I'm gonna keep checking this to see how far you gonna go." If you don't burst
You
in
would have to hit
flames,
the
then I know
ground.
you faking.
Yeah,
you would
but-
have had to be on fire.
But the fact that she checked it is like she getting Americanized.
The part that got me is I can't see how she thought he was getting electrocuted, but didn't see his mouth moving.
Right, ain't see no sparks, ain't no lights flicker or nothing.
Nothing. The lights actually got brighter.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man, to protect your privacy out here.
Oh my God, I'm
Niggas
dead
need
in
to
the water
protect
still
themselves.
floating. I'm dead in the
What
water
you say,
still
Brian? You
floating.
know?
He said to protect your privacy.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Everybody in relationships, I am a firm believer that people should maintain their individuality, man, because you could lose yourself in a relationship.
Yeah.
And you know, the person you were, I need you to continue to be that person. That's the person that I was attracted to. You change into
Nigga.
something else, I'm,
Nigga.
you know.
Nigga, that's a representative. Once they get elected, they show you who they really are. Remember, Joe Biden is the same person that got on there and said that if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. And that dude ain't passed one thing for black people since he's been in office.
Oh, we knew that
Yeah.
COVID vaccination.
So
first.
that was for us?
We was
You
first.
niggas
They
get
put
the
us in the
shot.
beginning. The truly experimental shots. You know what I mean?
Representative. All women are representatives. We just too stupid to figure that shit out until it's too late. They pregnant or some shit. Then you got to be putting pumps together and round out that this kid ain't your dad. Then you got to electrocute yourself to keep the fact that you fucking another broad away. Like, we got to go through too much shit. People don't know how hard it is to be a man nowadays.
Facts.
We used to be able to lie and get away with that shit. Now these heifers can find shit out.
Yo, man. Now I got one more video. Right now, both of y'all tell me, what would you do if you were the guy in the front?
Kill her. Keep going. Keep driving. Keep driving.
I'd have felt bad, yo.
I'd have kept driving. Do you understand the holy hell you would have had to go through at home? I'd have kept driving.
That's probably not his girl. They probably just out on the block.
Uh-huh.
And she said, "Let me get on the back."
Oh, let me get on.
So you definitely gotta keep driving because this is illegal, and you just hurt this girl. You gotta keep going now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'd have kept going. I wouldn't have turned around. I wouldn't have turned around at all. You got me funked up.
Shout out everybody on IG, Paul B83.
Paul, with that.
What up, Paul?
Yeah, man. Out here showing off, man. Showing off. You know what I mean? Yo, so sports, right? Big topic. I never got y'all opinion on this. How y'all feel about Tim Tebow getting a job before,
Anybody?
Kaepernick?
Anybody at this point. Go ahead, Doug.
Should we even be surprised?
I'm
He
not.
could barely play quarterback. And I'm a Tim Tebow fan. I've been a fan of his since Florida. But me being a fan does not make me fanatical. The man could barely play quarterback. Now all of a sudden, after being out of the league for over half a decade, we're gonna put him at tight end now.
A tight end.
Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody.
Yo,
Come on,
honestly, I think if he had switched to tight end
Early.
earlier, he might still be playing.
Man, that ain't the point, bro. The point is like that. Like, come on, man. That's like, all right. If that's the case, then why don't somebody in the NBA hire Kwame Brown?
Oh, we gotta talk about that.
Yeah, we gonna.
Why don't somebody hire?
that.
Why don't somebody hire Kwame Brown? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man, and hire him to play point guard. He could barely play center. Let's hire him to play point guard. Do you understand how ridiculous that is? And Kwame Brown was actually the first player drafted, so he had to have some sort of skill. Tim Tebow was what? Was he even a first round pick? Was he?
I feel like he was.
Man, I don't remember.
I don't even remember.
I don't even remember.
Like, I don't know what Urban Meyer doing in Jacksonville, boy, but he doing some crazy stuff down there. That
They
Tim
about to play
Tebow
college
thing.
ball.
Okay, we'll see how that works. We'll see how that works. Playing college ball against biology majors is one thing. Playing college ball against grown ass felons in the NFL is something totally different. Totally different.
It works. It works for maybe the first, second season until the other teams catch up.
Run that read option versus damn Aaron Donald and see how that shit work.
Shit,
Nigga look like
it.
a mass murderer.
That's how San Fran got to the Super Bowl. That's how Lamar Jackson got his success.
Mm-hmm.
You know, playing at college ball.
Until they got to the playoffs.
Right.
Until they got to the playoffs.
Oh, he went out in the first round.
He did?
Former Heisman Trophy winner. I knew you had the Heisman.
Yeah, he won the Heisman.
Heisman's rarely do well.
Yeah,
it's like a Heisman curse.
What Heisman Trophy winner, especially a quarterback, ever did well in the NFL?
You said quarterback.
I can't think of one.
I don't know. First of all,
right? Because Vince Young didn't get it. Right? Reggie Bush got it.
No, he didn't. Yeah.
And then they took it.
But then they took it. I don't even. How the hell you take some shit back, bro? Like people kill me with that. I'm gonna take it back and we gonna vacate it. Like, I still got a copy. I still got a trophy.
Right.
Everybody saw that shit.
Yeah, everybody saw it. It was on ESPN. Now, if it was on PBS, maybe you could have erased it. But it was on ESPN. Everybody saw that shit.
And then you took it for a reason that had nothing to do with football. So it's not like, so it didn't affect my skill. Or, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was cheating or like.
Thank you. It wasn't like I was
or
juicing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, man, please. They need to kill themselves for that joint. What you gonna do with it? Take my name off of it?
That's all right.
Yeah.
My mother already got it.
Yo, now what is actually going on in this Kwame Brown situation? I just hear him, he going off on everybody. Jamel Hill was scared. He still went off on her.
Listen to me, man. You go first, be knowing. You go first. You go first.
From what I seen, it was multiple instances. First, it was multiple instances. I think so. It's all the smoke, you know, Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson. They gonna talk what they talk. They always been like that. They want all the smoke. Cool.
That's why it's called All the Smoke.
Yeah. So I feel like it was when they had Shaq on a few weeks ago. They was talking about drafting or trading somebody. And Shaq said it was a 2-person trade. And I think Steven Jackson's like, no, it was one person. And they was talking about Kwame. Like shading Kwame. And then something else happened. And they shaded him again. And then Kwame was like, nah, y'all ain't about to keep playing with me. And then he hopped on the internet and started going on everybody and said Matt Barnes was a sucker because Derek Fisher was having sex with his wife. And I was like, this nigga want to fight for real. Okay.
For real. I'm going to tell you right now, I done heard different versions of that Matt Barnes, Derek Fisher altercation. And none of the versions have Derek Fisher landing one fucking punch.
Right.
Matt Barnes, I'm gonna tell you right now, for all y'all jokers out there, listen to me. There was a connotation back in the day that light-skinned niggas are soft. Matt Barnes killed that shit. Do not let that little El DeBarge, I like it haircut get you. Matt Barnes will fuck you up. Understand it now. Don't get it twisted.
He drove hours to do that, didn't he?
Thank you. That nigga, listen to me. A nigga who drives a Bentley on flat tires, bumping Tupac, getting to his house in Southern California, who knows he has an NBA contract and they can terminate it at any time, that is not a nigga you want to mess with. Because that nigga says he does not give a damn. And we all know, listen to me, I'm down for my homeboys. But Steven Jackson is a different type of goon. Listen to me. I wouldn't have ran up into the palace at Auburn Hills. I'd have grabbed the ball boy, I'd have grabbed a rack of balls, and I'd have shot them shits in there to everybody who was not wearing a Pacer uniform. But you wouldn't have caught me on tape running up. And that nigga Steven Jackson ran up on there with his jersey on in full uniform fighting niggas. That nigga said, I want you to know I'm Steven Jackson. He turned his jersey around so you could see Jackson on the front of that shit.
I respect Steven Jackson for that. Because it reminded me of my older cousins in the club. It was like, nigga, we get into a fight, just hit everybody you don't recognize.
You damn right.
And Steve just ran up and I'm like, Steve,
oh
niggas not even fighting. Like, everybody wasn't even fighting. He just ran through the crowd. That. Sir,
For
these are
real.
mild-mannered men. And
Hell yes.
tagging.
These niggas is tagging them, man. Yes. Man, I'm
They
serious.
just standing there watching the fight. They weren't even in the mix. He ran up the bleachers and was just hitting people.
There was one white dude who was literally just sitting there drinking his beer. And Steven Jackson hit the Budweiser out of his ass. Knocked the fucking Michelob genuine draft out of his ass. He beat the shit out of that white boy. I said, God damn. I said, he hit that motherfucker for every slave that followed Harriet Tubman to the north. He knocked
Yo.
And what makes it so bad is Ron Artest didn't even throw that many punches, and he the one that started that shit. Steven Jackson and Jermaine O'Neal. Did you see the nigga Jermaine O'Neal laid out that was stupid enough to make it down to the court?
That's that dude is so.
He didn't even get his full. He didn't even get his full traction on that
slip,
shit,
bro.
Oh my God, he'd have killed that nigga, man. He'd have killed that nigga. Jermaine O'Neal would have been the first person to stand trial in his uniform because that uniform would have been exhibit A, B, C, D, E, F, and G.
Facts.
This is my thing when it comes to Kwame Brown, man. Real talk, and when it comes to people, the sensitivity of this generation, like
speak on it,
like bro, real talk, Kwame, you sucked. And there's no other way about it, bro. Like, you sucked, and you stayed in the league for 12. The one thing that people don't understand about the NBA is the NBA, more so than any other sport, you can maximize a specialty if you're good at it. Like, perfect example, Tristan Thompson. That nigga can't hit a shot. I haven't seen that nigga hit a layup, a tip in, a put back, or nothing. But that nigga got paid $80 million by the Cavaliers to grab rebounds. That nigga's entire career is grabbing rebounds. That's it. Steph Curry. I have my own thoughts about Steph Curry as an overall NBA player. But as a shooter, that motherfucker is lethal. He will always find work because he can shoot. Kwame, why did you ride the bench? You couldn't set a screen. You couldn't do a pick and roll. Nothing, my dude. Like, after 12 years in the league, bro, you did not get any better. It's safe to say that you were terrible. You were even worse in your 12th year than you were in your 12th month in the league. And that's saying a lot.
Damn.
And you, I'm just being real, bro.
Normally that would be because of regression due to age.
Yes.
Injury.
Think about this. Kwame retired at 29. Nigga, the only people I know that's ever retired at 29 is Mark Zuckerberg because he came up with fucking Facebook. Nobody retires at 29, nigga, except you and Victor Cruz. And that's because them rubber bands he called ACLs kept popping.
He did another interview piece somewhere else, and he was like, part of the reason why he sucked was because Washington never wanted him. Jordan never wanted him. They wanted Elton Brand.
This is true.
And when they got him, the deal fell through. So he was like, they just treated me like crap the whole time. They would bring old heads in, during practice and just beat up on me during the whole practice and stick me at the end of the bench. If I ever got in, as soon as I made one mistake, they at my head and they taking me back out the game. They never. He was like, they never invested
Taught him
in me.
anything.
They always, they always hated me. So
I had this.
It's hard to expect an 18-year-old to thrive when you got like Michael Jordan. Hey, I'm a basketball player. Michael Jordan hates me.
He's in
Charles
Washington.
Oakley
Let's put it that way. He was in Washington.
and Washington is not a place to grow as a player overall in any Washington sport. Maybe hockey.
I had this girl I was dealing with one time, and she had an ex who was actually a rapper. He was a local rapper, and he kept giving her the runaround, and she kind of fell back on me. She wanted him, but she fell back on me, and I kind of knew she didn't want me. But whenever I got my ass in that bedroom, I did my damnedest to change her mind. Now, eventually, we broke up. But every woman I've dealt with since has thanked her for the practice that she gave her. I say all that to say this. I say all that to say this, Kwame. Nigga, I don't care if you played for the Washington Wizards or the Puerto Rican Patty Cakers or the Cucamonga Cracker Killers. At the end of the day, you could have practiced your craft good enough that any other team that had you afterwards would have thanked the Wizards for getting rid of you. That is not a viable excuse, my boy. That is not a viable excuse. I'm sorry, I can't rock with you on the reason why you suck is because the Wizards didn't want you. I can't rock with you on that, bro. Just take responsibility for it. A, you were not ready to come out of high school. And B, you did not take your craft seriously enough to get better. It is just that simple.
And he was with Jordan. But
thank you.
But you know what? Just a great player doesn't necessarily make a great coach.
No. Jordan's a trash individual. Awesome basketball player, but as far as building people up, that's not what he does.
Listen to me. At the end of the day, it is not my job to give you self-esteem. It is not my job. That shit is called self-esteem. It's not called your esteem. It's called self-esteem. That is like me saying,
you gotta encourage the young flowers.
Thank you.
You can't make a flower grow.
Bernie Mac said it great. Bernie Mac said it perfectly. I don't care whether you like me. I like me. And at the end of the day, Michael Jordan is a billionaire with the Charlotte Hornets. And Kwame Brown is still talking about Michael as if Michael Jordan is going to stop production of his Jordan brand to call Kwame and apologize.
But in Kwame's defense,
oh, here you go.
No. All I was gonna say was he has been quiet. You ain't really outside of this. You ain't really heard too many rebuttals of him going back and forth with nobody talking about his skill.
Because he ain't got none.
This last week or so, he's like, man, y'all ain't about to keep playing with me.
You want to know why they keep playing with him?
He returning fire.
Had he played with his teammates the way he should have, couldn't nobody play with him right about now. Like I don't care what nobody say. This is solely on Kwame Brown, bro.
Let me ask you this, Doug. What system or what team do you think he would have thrived on in that period?
None, because he didn't put in the effort and the work to get better. It's just that simple. That's like me as a comedian.
Where you go to school?
He didn't. He went to high school.
Dang.
That's like me as a comedian, Boone, not going to any open mics and jumping on stages and then getting booed and then want to blame the promoter and blame the crowd saying they didn't put me in a position to be successful. It is not their job to make sure I go to open mics to test this material out before I get in front of them. That's my job because I take my craft seriously enough. He obviously didn't take his craft seriously enough. And when you don't take your craft seriously enough, you want to know the opposite of serious? A joke, nigga. And that's what you are. A joke.
I don't know, man. I feel like, nigga, you get to play with your idol. You had your idol or a nigga on your list of idols, and he's just an asshole. I feel like that
What? Ask Allen
changes.
Iverson. When Allen Iverson first met Michael Jordan said, "What's up, you little bitch?" And guess what Allen Iverson turned that "you little bitch" into?
He
a
bitched
crossover that Jordan never forgot, and a Hall of Fame career. The league never forgot.
What are y'all talking
And
about?
a Hall
What
of
are you
Fame
guys
in the
talking
building.
about?
We're talking about Kwame
how,
Brown.
AI better than Jordan.
Shut the hell. Brian
You
B.
know,
knowing.
you
Brian
know
B-
he's about to get in.
Brian B. Hey, listen, Jay.
AI
Brian B.
better
knowing
than
better
Jordan.
than that. Brian B. knowing better
AI
than that.
came out and said, "What?" And he said, "You can't do that to Michael."
You can't do that to your ass.
I think
They used to
Mike
call that
said,
nigga
if you-
Air. You can't do that to Air.
Yo, man, and y'all age-old debate that y'all having Jordan, LeBron. Somebody get their mans.
That's me. Come last month. Y'all better get on it. See, he out here in
Let's go with the
LA.
socks,
getting it,
though.
though.
Look at the
Hey.
socks.
Hey, he
Look at
out
the
here in LA,
socks.
man. So you just a little.
Yeah.
It's good with them socks.
Hey,
You see LeBron Lorenzo. That's what his new name is.
Yeah,
LeBron
bro, listen.
Lorenzo.
I got the taco meat out.
tell you, bro, you come over here,
That
it's a little different. Once
that
you come
nigga
over to the
LeBron-
West Coast.
Look at how big LeBron is, man. That damn
Bro.
shirt got too much fucking fabric.
Bro.
That shirt got too much
Look
fabric.
how far
That-
away he far away from them to make it look.
Look how
Right, he
big
even
he
still
is.
look big. He's far
Yeah.
away from him. He
Yes.
still look big.
Those
That
pants,
nigga LeBron.
those pants will still be baggy on me. Like they high waters on him, but they still.
That
Be like
nigga
Chris
is
Paul.
humongous, man.
Yeah.
Like my little nephew went to a basketball camp that LeBron sponsored. He said LeBron is bigger in person. Like the TV don't do him justice.
Nigga.
The TV don't do him justice.
You know,
you look at pictures of him and Bronny, you be like, man, Bronny going to the league. He got to put on some weight. Do you remember his father is 6'9", like
Yeah.
270.
275
I think,
and muscle.
man, I think I saw.
Bronny's like
I saw,
6'2", like 200. He just looks tiny next to his father.
I think it
That
was
shit is
Chauncey
crazy.
Billups. Chauncey Billups. I saw, and once I saw him live, I was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to the NBA." Because you know, on the
And Chauncey
screen,
Billups not even in that group.
yeah, on the
like,
screen, they look average.
Yeah.
You know,
They really do.
5'10".
I'm like, oh,
And
that's
you
the
see,
point guard. That's the point.
Yeah.
because Chauncey Billups, if I'm not mistaken, Chauncey Billups was like 6'4", 225.
Mm-hmm.
Like Chauncey ain't no small guard. Like real talk. I even seeing Allen Iverson in person. Like the length of his torso and his arms. Like AI is a solid cat. Like his arm length and everything, man. Like
Well,
I
nah,
remember when I used to live in Charlotte and I saw Steph Curry walking around. Steph Curry is like 6'3".
He
Like
don't look
these
like he's
jokers
standing
are
for
big.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These jokers are big.
Yeah, we saw how long Allen Iverson's fingers are and shit with a picture of him and the brat.
Oh.
Oh, you looking? Yo, where that picture at, bruh?
Yo, you gotta hit that picture up there. Allen Iverson look how long that his hands are. Now my question is this: when it comes to them, I know they used to mess around back in the day. How do women just turn around and say, I don't want dick no more? Because the brat's, you know who the brat's girlfriend is, right?
Big booty Judy.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I got some.
It used to be a time period where we was losing our women to white men. Now we're losing them to black women. It's just terrible for us all the way around. The brat shouldn't have took her off the shelf. Like, come on, man. Brat, you ain't even right. Like, you gotta leave something like that
I didn't
for
even know
us.
Shorty was a lesbian.
Who?
What?
Judy.
Oh, okay.
What?
I'm about to
Oh,
say
I
that.
thought you. I thought, yeah. Come on,
my
man.
bad.
Come on,
I
nigga.
thought Brian be knowing.
You saw.
Well,
Yeah,
give me a little
Brian.
bit of credit.
I was about to say, did you see her in Functified? Nigga, she wore them damn
Yeah.
Guess jeans better than niggas.
Right, but then when she did that Tyrese video, niggas was like,
cross colors.
But did you see how,
Yo,
man, she looked uncomfortable doing that joint. You could look at her and tell she looked uncomfortable doing that joint.
Oh, the what do you like? Yeah.
Yeah, she looked uncomfortable doing that joint.
But shit.
But man, but seriously,
she was making me uncomfortable.
like that shit to me, man. That shit to me is so unfair when women choose to be lesbians and then they take people like Big Booty Judy off the shelf. At least give us a shot before she turns lesbian. At least let us drive her into lesbianhood. Like, let us drive her into lesbianhood.
Hey man, you know, lesbians, they, you know, shout out to the lesbians, they doing their thing, whatever.
No, I mean, I ain't
Hey,
Oh, but all I'm saying is,
I ain't hating, but damn,
women be
dog.
saying that shit. You know, I've heard, you know, in the past I'll holler at a woman and they might say, you know, oh, I'm gay, and I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit, yo. I don't want to hear that shit. Right, because in my experience, there's always some the gay girl got some dude in the corner.
Nigga,
What
I
your
was
gay
just
got
about
to
to
do
say-
with me? I got a woman. I'm not trying to hear that.
Be like,
Straight
I'm
dumbs,
gay, but I would talk to you. And I was like, okay.
hardcore, some rough and puff, Afro puff. You know what I mean?
And believe it or not, I thought she may have been a little. She's not gay. Lady of Rage ain't gay.
Right.
I thought she was when she
with
first.
Bullethead.
Yeah.
Nigga here.
I really did. I thought she was gay. I was like, yo, Baby D gotta be gay.
Nigga, I thought
gotta
she
be
was
gay.
from Cali. She ass from Virginia.
No, she from Virginia, Farmville,
I
something
thought she
like
was from
that.
Jersey.
No, she from Farmville, Virginia, which is even more intriguing because I don't remember Snoop during that time period having an East Coast concert. So how did he find her is beyond me. How did Death Row find her is beyond me.
They had East
Unless
Coast
she-
artists. Death Row had East
What?
Coast artists, yeah.
What East Coast artist did Death Row have?
Hey, East Coast E.
This nigga here. Look, you know,
You suck.
Dr. Dre had, you know, Dr. Dre had Mary J. Blige.
Mm-hmm.
Not in the early 90s he didn't.
No, it was like late 80s. It was like right before.
No, he did not. Are y'all
Right
kidding
before
me?
No
It
More
was-
Drama.
I
was-
have no idea what y'all talking about.
No,
Me either.
no.
It was
She
hateration,
all-
holleration, dancery around that.
Nigga.
Around
nigga.
that
Nigga,
time.
that was like in the
She-
2000s. What are you
Yo,
talking
you,
about?
what are you
Nah, she
talking
did.
about?
Yo, hold on. Let me look this joint up.
Yeah, you
Got it.
yes,
Before you brought it up, you supposed to
yes. You're supposed to know this.
know. Like, I
Nigga,
don't
that
say
was
anything, at
after
least-
Biggie and Pac. Nigga,
Yeah. Nigga,
That's
she
way
was
after.
always with Andre Harrell, Puff, and Uptown. What are you talking about? She came into the game with Uptown. What's the 411?
Yeah.
Look at this nigga.
Hateration.
Look,
Right.
hateration or holleration.
Yes. It was like a hateration or holleration. Or something.
Said that.
It was,
I can't believe
Nah,
you
because
sat there
I
that-
don't, because
I
she
don't
was
remember her
over
being
there,
with-
but like something happened that I don't really want to put that on her.
She was over where, bro? She was never with Aftermath. She was never with Aftermath.
I mean, you know, Boone knows some shit, but you know,
She was in the aftermath.
I
Boone-
don't remember
Boone.
that shit.
Bro, I don't remember her ever being with Death Row or Aftermath, bro. I remember Dr. Dre maybe producing 1 or 2 hits for her, but she was never on Death Row or Aftermath, bro. Look at him. You
Find
can,
it
tell,
for you,
you
baby.
can always tell when a nigga. You can always tell. First, it's not like you looking in a book. Just type in the computer.
Right,
Get
yeah,
Dr.
yeah.
Dre. Find Mary J. This nigga trying to
I didn't
find
say
something
he
to make
found.
him right.
I didn't say he found Mary J.
Okay, you're saying she's a Death Row artist. She was a
Said
Death
she,
Row
I
artist.
said he was over there. She was working with them at one
with Death
point.
Row.
nice.
With Death Row.
Dr. Dre.
With Dr.
No,
Specifically.
no.
Yeah,
Stop,
Dr.
no,
Dre,
stop.
vague,
Guys,
yeah,
trying
it's
to
very
change-
vague.
Clear it up.
Nah,
I mean, they was both in the music industry together, was what I was saying.
I
They was
no.
in-
I swear to God.
I swear.
They went to
Yeah.
Mr. Childs
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
And that's where they came up
They
with
both
hateration,
like-
holleration.
yeah,
Exactly.
saying.
Yeah. You know how
Yeah,
like
Boone-
you know how Dre won a Soul Train Award? I meant like Mary won 1 too, is what I was
Yeah.
just saying.
And Boone's still looking, knowing damn well he wrong. He's still looking.
No, you was right about 411. What's the 411 though?
You can look at the reflection in his glasses. That shit is saying, nigga.
You was right about
nigga,
what's the 411.
Nigga, you are wrong. Nigga,
You can
you
read
are
it.
wrong.
It was Mary
Nigga,
J.
you-
Blige with Dr. Dre. It says "Nah" on his glass.
Nah, you was right about you was right about what's the 411. Said Suge
I
Knight was
know that.
yeah, Suge Knight was trying to sign him, her and KC.
Oh yeah.
No. He was trying to sign KC and JoJo after
And she was just right there.
after he was trying to sign Casey and JoJo, and Casey and JoJo didn't.
He was like, no,
He
no.
did. They didn't
Yo.
sign with Death Row, but he was their manager, and he robbed them. Like,
Right.
like Suge,
Yeah.
Suge
It
got
was a
some
management.
skeletons.
One of my
Yeah,
favorite
sure.
videos of all time is that KC where somebody's just like got him on their shoulders, bringing him to the crowd, and he's singing. And he be like, "Give me a piece
Eating
of that
the-
chicken."
eating
That's
chicken.
my
Take the chicken
favorite. Yes, he's like,
What
give me some of
video-
that chicken. Nigga.
What video is that? Because I'm a
You
KC
have
fan.
not-
What video?
You've never seen that? I will find it
what
somehow,
song is
some
it?
way. No, he was
This nigga.
performing live. He was performing
They was at a
live.
concert.
Yeah, and the bodyguard
He
had him on his
grabbed somebody's
shoulders.
chicken.
Yeah,
sitting
he's on his shoulders singing
bodyguard's
his
shoulder.
song.
Nigga said, "I'm
He was
hungry."
like,
Let me
let me
a
get
piece
some of
of
that chicken. I was like,
And took that chicken tender.
They say
Yeah,
if you think you're hungry now,
right. Oh my god. Yeah, my god.
Yeah,
That's one of my
KC.
favorite videos, bro.
Oh my God, I gotta
This is
find that
real.
shit.
I would
gotta
love to
look
see
that
them.
up.
I would love to see them on verses.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
here
one.
it is.
Look. He's like, give me that chicken.
Ooh,
keeps
yeah. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, Nick,
You know how
Nick.
you know how skillful you are to sing with a mouthful of
With a
chicken.
mouthful of
What?
chicken tender. Yo.
Chicken tender too. That shit ain't had no
Right.
sauce.
niggas been singing with chicken in their mouth.
Good.
First of all, I'm not letting no grown man put his grown
His
sweaty crotch on the back
Balls
of my
is
neck.
all on his neck.
Right, cause you've been singing all night, nigga. I know you hot. Them lights is hot up there on that stage.
Yeah.
You just go teabag. Nah, I'm cool,
Smells
bro.
weird over here.
Smells like
weird.
chicken. Smells like chicken with a dash of nuts.
He was saying, like, "Look, give me some of that chicken." Like in the middle of the
This
song.
nigga, I've never heard of nut flavored chicken before. Why does this chicken smell like
That's
nuts?
a Dave Chappelle's probably looking at that. Like, man, I should have thought of that.
I knew that. He's like, I wrote that actually.
Yo, man.
Nut chicken.
So I got a question, yo. What is a
Chicken
man
nut.
to do? Now, did y'all hear about this Brazilian rapper? Right?
Yeah.
He fell to his death from a balcony because he was having a quote unquote threesome, right? Brazilian rapper MC Kevin, right?
What?
Yeah, he fell to his death from a balcony because he was having a threesome, and he thought his wife was about to walk in, so she was coming in, and he hopped off the balcony. He was hanging from that joint and fell, and he died. Right
Pussy kills.
now, what is a man to do in that situation, man?
Finish and explain to his wife that the shit just ain't working no more.
They only been married for a few weeks, dog. Like,
It better for him to recognize the problems now than 20 years from now.
Like
'Cause
if you're willing to jump off, like hang off a balcony, like it's probably not a good idea in the first place.
I'm not going that far to keep up with a lie, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
all right, you call me.
That's because
I would like try to like
then
be
I
in the
then I
corner
question
of the
then I
balcony,
question
but I'm
your
not hanging off
commitment
the
to
edge.
then I question your commitment to the game, be knowing.
Word up.
Sometimes you got to make sacrifices.
It's
Not my
such a
life,
face. It's
nigga.
life.
Sacrifice shouldn't be yourself. That's where you got it wrong.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I'm going, I like being a.
But I say, look,
Nigga,
somebody
I'm not
would have went off the
hanging
balcony. It
on-
wouldn't have been me though.
It
I
wouldn't
tell
have
you
been
that
me.
much.
I'd have threw my wife off that shit because obviously I'm not happy with her.
Oh no, them two hoes.
Obviously I'm not.
No,
I
them two
didn't
hoes.
do that.
but it
I-
wasn't two
I'd have
hoes.
threw that bitch off that balcony and would have paid them two hoes to be on my side.
It
Y'all
wasn't
wouldn't-
two
y'all-
hoes.
Who
It
was it?
Yeah,
girl
that- yeah.
and one of his mans.
Yep.
So really, they would run a trainer or girl, or
Wait, no, they said
or
a threesome.
yeah.
See, we gotta
I'm
get
not
these
frozen.
definitions.
I'm not frozen.
We gotta
I'm
get these
shocked.
definitions clear, okay?
Whoa.
What is
Wait
the
a
difference?
minute. Wait a minute.
There's a difference between a threesome and a
And
train.
a train. There's a very
Right?
big difference.
What is it, Doug?
All right, let's break this shit down. All right, y'all, let's do this. A train means we're taking one time
One at a
at
time.
another time. Like, if you've ever noticed, only one train goes through a tunnel at
One car,
once.
yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
A threesome means that three of us are having some fun with each other, meaning that somewhere along the line, all three of y'all have had contact with each other,
Right.
which is the reason why I find it disturbing that a man would find it comfortable to be in a vicinity with another man butt naked, beating this chick down. That to me is, I think he threw himself off the balcony because what his wife saw, not what he was doing,
going to see.
but what his wife
shit.
saw. Come
Right.
on, man.
She was she even there? I don't think she was there. I think he just thought she was there and tried to get out of Dodge.
It was the room service lady, and this nigga jumped off the.
Nigga, please.
Backdoria.
Nigga, please. Backdoria. Shut your ass up.
Hey, go ahead.
Backdoria.
Listen.
You said he tried to escape through the.
But there's a caveat to that, right? You said a train, you know, there's one train on the track at a time. You know what I'm saying? Or the cars are in succession, right? But, right, if you watch some of these pornos, niggas are in her at the same time. Different holes.
I've never watched a DP porno in my life. I just can't.
Accident.
Yeah, I can't, man. I
You
can't.
say you clicked it on accident?
Never once. Never once. I just can't.
That's weird to me, man.
DDT. I wanted to see a wrestling move.
That's weird to me to want to
Shit was just got
like
crazy.
dudes who run in packs like that, and you know, let us get a girl. Like, what the fuck?
This niggas be sword fighting, bro. Cause even if you on one side and he in the other side, and y'all it's in the middle, and y'all is in like rubbing that little piece of flesh on the inside.
God. I ain't even got no joke for that. That's how traumatic that shit is, bro.
Shout out to Real War on Instagram.
What up, Real War?
What up, Real War?
He said like when dudes be, you know, when they advocate for running trains on a consistent basis, really what they doing, they grooming.
They what?
They grooming their associates.
What the hell you mean?
Because, man, they have backdoorian tendencies.
Backdoor, this
nigga make that shit sound like it's a country next to Zamunda. Next to Zamunda. Backdoorian.
Like a Klingon and shit.
Live long and prosper.
You know what I mean?
And that's what the hole look like after
What do you think
done.
about that? What do you think about that? How would you feel if you had a friend that was always, you know, he's bringing girls, but he's like, yo, I got a girl for us. Like,
and you only found one?
yeah.
It's like a nigga saying, I got us a soda.
Nigga, if you only found,
I got us a
Who's sipping first?
Yeah.
Understand this: if your homeboy keep finding just one girl, he ain't finding them. That's called kidnapping, motherfucker.
I got a girl.
That nigga is kidnapping this bitch.
If she always
For
in the
real.
back of the van, she didn't get dead voluntarily.
Yeah, he ain't find her. He kidnapped this
He
bitch.
said, "I got us a girl."
I got.
Like,
Catching fish, nigga. One.
Yo, man.
Nigga, I can't even stick my hand in the same bag of chips at the same time as the nigga. Do you understand how? I swear to God, I dare y'all niggas right now. I dare y'all niggas right now to open a bag of chips next to your homeboy and put that shit in between y'all and put both y'all hands in there at the same time.
I don't even want no more chips.
Like, go ahead.
That nigga take his hand out and start watching that shit fast.
What? I don't even want no
what?
chip, nigga.
That's gonna be like a Jay-Z song. Nigga, what? Nigga, who? Nigga, what?
Shit.
Hell no.
Yo, and now Doug's perspective, right?
What's up?
Yo, Doug sent us something in the chat
Yes.
earlier this week, right? It was
Jay,
Joe
don't
Budden.
look like that. Don't look like that, Jay.
All right.
Nah.
That nigga Jay look like this some bullshit already. Don't let me.
Niggas about to
don't
get
let
me
you-
fired.
Don't let me stand next to you with the same bag of chips, nigga. All right, so watch that. That's how I'm gonna start threatening Jay. Whenever Jay look disinterested, I'm like, nigga, don't let me wait till you get a bag of chips. You want
Yeah. Chips, nigga.
Just fuck it all
And
up.
go, hey Brian, go like this.
All right, so Doug, right? He was
Let's
talking
do it.
about Joe Budden. He's
Joe
having issues where someone is accusing him of harassment in the workplace, right? And you had a long video you showed us. We can't play it because Joe Budden looking for smoke, right? You know what I mean? But won't you just break it down? What's going on? Sexual harassment in the workplace, Joe Budden.
All right. Joe Budden has his Budden Network thing going on, right? And he got a all-female podcast with 2 chicks, and there's this one girl on there named Olivia Wilde. She's the DJ. And I don't want to put air quotes because I don't want to disrespect it. She is a for real DJ. And she literally says, blow by blow, that Joe was making uncomfortable comments towards her about throwing her, about how she let her shirt be unbuttoned, and how she's throwing her singleness up in Joe's face, and finally how she said that Joe said he wanted to have sex with her and all this other stuff. And the final part of it was Joe giving her a hug, and she said she didn't realize until she got back home, or somebody let her know, that Joe was actually gyrating his pelvis on her while he was hugging her and everything like that. And if you watch the video, have we all watched the video? Because I don't want to speculate for nobody.
Yeah, I watched it.
All right. When you watch that video, the way she's describing what's happening in her little breaking of the fourth wall, so to speak, by talking to the crowd, as opposed to it in real life, does not line up at all with what she's saying, in my opinion. I mean, y'all tell me.
No, it doesn't.
It does not line up at all. And let's just go ahead and throw this out here. I'm not a Joe Budden fan by no stretch of the imagination. I think Joe Budden is loud. I think he's obnoxious. Joe Budden is the type. Joe Budden is the type of nigga who will yell at you for no reason. Like, you like, yo, Joe, what you want for breakfast? Nigga, I want eggs, nigga, with cheese, nigga. See, you're too important to the cult. You're like, Joe, just say yes. I just want some eggs, nigga. That's all you got to say. Like, for real. But I'm going to be honest with you. The reason why I'm an advocate for this, and it seems like I'm being on Joe's side, is because Joe has been under some unusual attack
Pressure
since he's decided to be an independent artist, so to speak, with his podcast. Because remember, it wasn't that long ago his ex Tahiri was insinuating that Joe beat her. Right. Remember?
And we have documented ocular proof of how violent she can be.
Thank you. This is the same chick that took 2 hard-ass apples and threw them at her boyfriend's face.
That was Movado? Not Vado.
Yeah,
Vado. Yeah.
I was like, the Jamaican nigga?
Nah, just Vado.
Nah, just Vado.
Yeah.
No, and like I said, I'm not, for all the ignorant people out there, I am not justifying what Vado did.
He used to fuck with Angela Yee.
Yeah. I'm not justifying that at all. All I'm saying is there comes a point in time that, all right, when do men get defended? When do men truly get defended? Because what is starting to seem like in this culture is that women can say whatever it is they want to about us, and that's it. And that's it. And I'm sitting up here looking at this tape, and I'm listening to her literally like she had that shit blow by blow. At 21 minutes and 15 seconds, Joe looked at me with a twinkle in his eye because he had astigmatism. But I thought he was actually blinking at. It's like, what the? It's like, how the hell you got this shit broken down like NFL films on a Tuesday after the game?
In my opinion, she sounded like she didn't really believe what she was saying.
And and it seemed like she was trying to drum up some sort of emotion as she was talking.
She was like, wait a minute, I gotta get myself together.
The thing that every man here, come on, man. And the thing that and this is what was really telling for me through the whole video. Every man knows here, no one picks up the mantle or picks up the banner for a woman like another woman. Can we agree on that?
Bruh, hell yeah.
Gay man.
So the fact of the matter that you're sitting up here saying that you feel as though Joe is stepping over a boundary, but your two co-hosts are not saying anything,
Right.
that to me is telling right there. Because women, oh my God, they will pick up the banner for each other, boy. That shit is
It
amazing.
depends. Hold
Now
on.
let me ask you this.
No,
Listen, no,
Brian.
I'm about-
I don't
I'm
think
about
it
to tell you.
depends, bro.
I'm about to tell you now. Okay, all right. Confession.
Go ahead, go
I
ahead,
didn't
go
watch
ahead.
the video. I'm
Confession,
sorry.
Ah,
This-
so you
this
should,
is
you
my
should be
bad.
last to speak.
You know, no, listen. You know how you like, all right, you know how you open a message and be like, all right, I'm gonna get to it. But since you opened it, you forgot it because the notification gone. That's what
Nah,
happened.
not
That's
for the
my bad.
show. No, I don't. No.
Yeah,
No,
hilarious.
no.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm about
Nah.
to see this. If there's video,
Anyway.
if there's
Brian,
video.
are
I'm
you
sure.
serious?
The
Are
only
you
reason-
seriously about to sit up here and comment on a video that you did not see?
No, I'm commenting on something else. I was just gonna say the
Oh,
only
wow.
reason why.
Well,
I
Okay,
can see
what a
a woman
segue.
not defending.
So fuck this segment.
Yeah,
Let's go
yeah,
on.
yeah.
with
let's
Brian.
talk about
no,
something
no,
else.
No,
Yeah.
we can stay. It was just a
That's
quick
football game.
offside. The women who don't defend other women is when something happens to a black woman and a white woman. They said white women don't be a white woman. The white women want black women to fight for women's rights until something happens to a black woman, and then they quiet. So now we can get back to Olivia and them.
Thank you for taking this to a direction we weren't even going. We're gonna start calling you. We're gonna start calling you Brian B. Knowing how to segue. Listen,
I'll
How
take
to
that.
detour.
Yeah.
come on, man. But be for real though. All right, Brian. I say this all the time. Go out into the street right now and start yelling at a chick and tell me if everybody and their mama within listening distance would be like, I know damn well he ain't yelling at that woman like that.
Mhm.
See, this
Right.
that's toxic
Mhm.
masculinity. Now,
Not in
let
Baltimore
this
though.
wo-
It's
now
common.
let this woman start beating your ass like she Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Mhm.
Jr. Niggas ain't saying shit. They gonna be like, damn, world
Right.
star.
You ever saw those social experiments they used to do on
Yeah.
YouTube?
Mm.
Where
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like domestic violence experiments. They would switch roles. You know, they had the women just jumping up and down, smacking a nigga in the head and all types of
Like,
shit.
you stupid.
People
Throwing
are
shit at him,
actually
pouring water.
laughing
Yes.
at the guy getting hit. Other people actually joining in.
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
Helping
Yeah, I
her.
seen
Yeah.
one,
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
she beating
And
her
hit
shit and
him.
the nigga walked past and smacked him in the head too.
And see,
Right.
this is where I get serious, because it's like, yo, at what point in time we constantly hear in this day and age, black women are not protected, black women are not protected, black women are not protected. And I'm not shitting on how they feel. But what I'm thinking to myself is, who protects black men?
I got that fire
Because-
on me, boy.
Who protects black men? Because the thing about it is, women get protected through the law. Let's be honest. They get
That's
protected through the law. Name one black man that's ever been comfortable going into a courtroom. Don't worry, I'll wait. Let him use you, Brian, because I see you thinking. Let the Lord use you.
Nigga.
Name one nigga that has ever
Nigga.
been comfortable going into court, even if he was right.
Even the black sheriff don't go to court without his
Nigga,
uniform
I was
on.
watching
Thank
a
you.
trial. And
The
wasn't
only nigga that I
comfortable.
know that's comfortable
I was like,
in
can I sit right
in
here?
court was Cochran. That nigga was
That's it.
comfortable.
But he had a I'm a Johnny Cochran chain on and shit. Like, he
Like-
made sure he wasn't just like in the
Like
sweatsuit.
Lil Jon,
screaming,
like this
yeah,
big ass
like
shit.
Come on, man.
hey, I'm not regular.
He went out his
black.
way
I'm
to
Johnny,
be comfortable.
I'm
Thank
Johnny
you.
Cochran black.
Come on,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Like I said, so it's like when I hear that stuff, and then you see all of these accusations coming out, where what makes it so bad is you're seeing black women accusing us. And this is my thing. For all the victims out there who are truly victims, my heart goes out to you. You got an advocate, like it says on Toy Story. You got a friend in
And
me.
situations like this make
You know
it
what I'm
harder
saying?
for them.
But
Right.
but
That's
situations
true.
like this, shit like what Tahiri said about Joe, it makes it harder for y'all. It makes it
Mhm.
harder for legitimate victims out there
To be
to
heard.
actually get taken seriously. Because it seems like if a woman wakes up on the wrong side of the bed,
That's your ass, bro.
that's your ass, Mr. Postman.
That's your ass.
And the fact of the matter that, and this is, like I said, I can't believe a man especially somebody like Joe Budden, who's a lightning rod for controversy, would just randomly be sexually harassing you at work if y'all did not already have that type of rapport, or y'all didn't already have that type of banter already. Because to me, it seemed like the other two were perfectly comfortable with what Joe was saying.
They were.
It's true.
So it's like, come on. And like I said, I'm not a Joe Budden fan at all. You take away Pump It Up, that nigga is obsolete.
I was just telling people that for
Up
you.
in the club life.
You take Pump It Up away. You take Pump It Up away. That
Ain't no
nigga
more
is
dance
the
battles
equivalent.
to take
He is
up.
the equivalent of John Paxson without hitting that shot versus the Suns back in '93. That
Here's
is
the thing,
what
man.
he is.
Most of the normal men, right? I mean, there are some crazy dudes out there. We throw a shot and we say, "Oh shit, she fucking with it, or she ain't fucking with this at all. Let me mind my business." Like that's exactly how we do it every time. Now you got some crazy ones out there, you know, that keep doing it, but most of us, we throw our shot.
And if she don't respond, yes, I miss.
I miss. That's
You
it.
may throw another one.
You know what I'm saying? Couple weeks later, you know.
Maybe the bitch didn't hear me.
Just checking out.
Maybe
You know
the
what I'm
bitch didn't hear
Yeah,
me.
you can't be laughing the whole time and then afterwards it's like, oh, I was uncomfortable.
Thank you.
But you know, see, what us men don't understand is that women, they talking about how they felt. And there's no argument. Like, how the fuck can you argue with how they felt?
Right.
Easy. When I'm looking at you and your reaction does not line up with how you feel, bro, come on.
You can tell it's like a uneasy feeling. Like you can
Yes.
Yo, do you
And the
remember
thing
on
about
the
it
real
is-
world? Do you
and-
remember on the real
What's
world
up?
when David, the comedian, was dragging Tammy through the hallway? She was wrapped up in a blanket and shit. He was dragging her through the hallway.
Yeah.
and
I remember that.
everybody was laughing. Everybody was laughing and shit.
laughing.
You know what I'm saying? And then they slammed the door and she hit her head. That shit was funny. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Then afterwards she was like, it wasn't not funny.
It wasn't.
Yeah, she was like, it wasn't.
And they were like,
not
yes.
funny.
Yeah, we agree. That's why we were laughing.
Right? But David got kicked out the house. Right? Because in the moment she was with it, she was giggling, she was the loudest one. But then afterwards,
Somebody put a battery in her back.
right? He took advantage of you.
Yeah, he's degrading you by dragging you on that.
Come on, man.
You don't have to take that.
That's the thing that like I said, man, I'm not talking about the real sincere victims out there. Like I said, you got a friend in me. I'm talking about all these perpetrators out here who are trying to who are trying to garner whatever. I don't know if it's fame, 15 minutes of it or whatever. But y'all got to understand, y'all got a lot of perpetrators out there who are trying to get elevated off of the backs of y'all who are for real victims out here. And y'all ain't gonna get it. Y'all are gonna have to call them out. The women who are truly victims, y'all are gonna have to call them out, because with us, if men call them out, all it looks like is toxic masculinity, or it looks like we're just justifying another man because we are men.
Right? Or we trying to get away with something.
Yes.
Right.
Y'all women out there, y'all victims, true victims, who got pictures, bruises that won't go nowhere, who truly feel the way that you feel. Like, perfect. Look at Deshaun Watson and what he's going through now.
Right.
Look at Deshaun Watson and what he's going through. Like this, I don't know what's going on in this culture nowadays, but I'm telling you right now, boy, Joker's gonna be looking at me when I make it. Joker's gonna be looking at me. Women gonna be like, "Ooh, you so freaky." I'm like, "No, I'm so factual. That's why I got this camera.
Right.
I'm not freaky. I'm factual."
Now,
You ain't gonna
let me ask all
5
of y'all.
minutes from now, you ain't gonna have my ass in court over this.
We so what the Me Too and situations like this, have you had to adjust how you interact with women in the workplace?
Hell yes. Hell yes. Am I the only one that work with women on this show?
I am a massage
Leave them
therapist.
alone.
I've had to I don't even do
I go the
my
other way.
job. Like I changed how I do my job. They taught me how to do it, but they was also like, you might want to do it this way.
Yeah.
If I was you, I'd have a box of latex gloves. I'll
Okay.
massage you with latex gloves on, nigga.
I-
You ain't
I
even get my
massage them.
fingerprint.
I
I
would,
massage him with a reach stick, nigga.
I would request
Yes.
a woman witness. If I
What-
was a male masseuse massaging a
In the
woman,
room.
Wasn't
Yeah.
that was that Pence or something like that? He said something like that.
yeah, he
You-
said I
when it was
won't. I
like-
refuse to meet with a woman without my wife present.
and they act like that was a bad thing. I was like,
It's a lot. It's a lot of pastors like that. Like, nah,
I
you
feel
can't
him.
come-
You damn right. Yes,
Yeah.
there are pastors out there who I've seen won't even lay hands on a woman.
Yeah.
They'll
Like,
call like
like I
another. They'll
have
call
women-
they
yeah.
they will call a female elder or a female assistant pastor and be like, "Here, touch this, touch this right now,
Tempted.
touch this." Yeah, I don't give a damn how much spirit I got inside of me.
Right.
I got common sense in there
Yeah.
too. Y'all gonna see, y'all gonna see
yeah,
me.
man, you
Y'all
gotta be
gonna see me.
careful, bro.
Yes, y'all gonna see me going from running around this sanctuary to running around my cell if one of y'all don't come down here. And touch
Hey, that's
this.
why I
So,
can't be joking. Like in the workplace, I'm not joking with women. They nope.
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 Nope. I don't give a fuck how
One
funny
day.
the joke was. See, I remember I seen on social media these women were talking about in their workplace, you know, they were having a sexual joke, you know, her, another female coworker, and the guy, you know, and they posted this shit and everybody's laughing. I'm like, yo, yeah, until one of y'all or somebody else who wasn't even involved say
Yes.
they're offended.
That's all they gotta do.
Is
You
it
know?
not? Is it not the one? Haven't y'all always noticed that the one who start trouble is the one that the shit has nothing to do with?
Absolutely nothing to do with. Right.
Like, think about it. And that's the reason why I said I feel like somebody put a battery up Olivia's back. Because, like the last part with the hug part, come on, man. How many times has somebody made a woman hug somebody that they didn't want to hug?
Right.
If
then,
you
like-
really,
Yeah,
you
I mean,
was
that
really
probably
feeling this
happens.
way, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't.
That
No, it
could
doesn't.
happen.
Boom.
Cause you get groomed to do that as a kid.
You
Go
want
there,
to
get your
hug
auntie
But
them.
a
that's not this
hug. Get your-
situation.
No.
But
That's
just
a different
I'm just talking about just the
situation, bro.
hug part. Like you just
You're
go over there
talking.
and give
This
him a hug.
woman,
He's like,
this woman sat up here and went through 4 quarters of breaking down how Joe sexually harassed her through the whole thing,
Right.
and you're gonna sit up here and allow them to give you to. Okay, he's been insulting you. He done called you a B. He done sat up here. According to you,
Do you think he called
done
her a
did-
bitch? Because I
What
didn't think he
Joe's-
called her a bitch. I think like he just
Joe said that shit in jest. Even
Yes.
if you remember the video, even her other 2 co-hosts was like, I know Joe said that just to be playing. Joe said that to be playing. Like, and now you want to take it out of context. And I don't know too many women that if somebody sit up here and call you, no, Brian, you put your damn hand
yo,
down.
you ain't watched the
You-
video.
You didn't do your
You
homework.
put your
nigga.
ass-
I know.
You
I'm
didn't
about
do
to
your
ask.
homework.
I'm about to
No,
ask a
niggas
question about the
You
video.
don't get to
This
come up
nigga's
to
a
the
mas-
chalkboard.
This
You
nigga's
don't
a
get to come
masseuse
up to the
with she
chalkboard.
you want to
hands.
ask questions
Get
about
your
the video.
hands
Ask a
down.
question about the
Put
video.
your hand down. You ain't coming up to the chalkboard. You didn't do your homework.
I just want to know if somebody called one of y'all a bitch, whether they was playing or not, would you be offended by it?
Nigga, people say that. Wait,
It
let's.
depends
Nah,
on who said it.
Come on, bro.
Called you, your employer, because that's who he is to her. Your employer called you a bitch.
Stop it.
No, I'm asking
You
you
didn't
yes or
see
no.
the video.
But you didn't see
I
the
didn't,
video.
but that's why
Right,
I'm
that's why-
asking.
that's why
That's
your
why you can't
question
ask
is
that
invalid.
question. Yes,
Nah,
because if you
also-
Brian, if you would have seen
Shit's
the
invalid.
banter, if you were seeing the banter that they were having, it was not an employer to employee type banter. It was,
And that's what niggas
coworkers.
gotta remember. Niggas
Thank
gotta
you.
always keep that. When you dealing with
Thank
women,
you.
you gotta establish
Yes.
that line and maintain that
If
line, dog. You can't
if
be
I
playing,
fought
can't be joking.
If I fought Joe for anything, it's what Boone just said. If you're their employer and
That's
you're
where you gotta
on that
be.
platform, now if y'all behind closed doors, that's different. But on that platform, bro, nah, don't play those games. If you've ever noticed on the Breakfast Club, you've seen their videos. Notice that Charlemagne will joke with Envy a certain way, but when it come to Yee, he don't do that
Well, you
shit
never-
with Yee.
yeah.
He don't do that shit with Yee at all. And I don't know what their relationship is, but I know Charlemagne is wise enough to know all it takes is for Yee to come up in this motherfucker on one bad day, where she done had an issue with her boyfriend, or she may be on that time of the month or something like that. And next thing you know, Charlemagne is wrapped up in some damn controversy. Charlemagne ain't stupid. He may act stupid, but that nigga far from stupid. That nigga do. Remember, there was one episode where Charlemagne got a bust of his ass and his nuts.
Right.
And gave
it
that
to Envy.
shit and gave it to Envy. Now imagine if he'd have did that shit and gave it to Ye.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Come on, dog.
To Envy?
Just to be an asshole.
No, because backdoor.
But see how he could play with Envy.
Backdoor.
Now, could you imagine, Brian? Real talk. Imagine, Brian, him giving a mold or a cast of his butt and his nutsack to Angela Yee. And imagine what would have happened.
Well, even if she wasn't offended, like even if she was
been
laughing, like somebody would have been
offended.
Offended, he'd have been.
Telling you, man, we got to be careful, bro. We got to start protecting ourselves.
Yo, that shit gonna make the workplace boring.
Hey, man, that's why I work from
As
home.
hell, just work, nigga, just working.
Oh, so COVID done saved you from sexual harassment?
You should not be getting sexual harassment charges if you working from home now. What are you doing?
Nigga firing them emails off.
Niggas just firing them emails off. Nigga, find them emails off. I see your stroke is getting better.
Yeah, your keystroke.
Face. You put
your
3
keystroke is getting better. Enter.
I gotta go back and watch the video because this is not the first.
Nigga, we ain't talking about that shit no more.
Yeah,
this is not the first person or the second person, or I don't think the third person has accused Joe of something wild, whether it be sexual harassment or domestic violence or whatever. So
you can't rap.
You know what I'm saying?
If he could rap, when none of these allegations see light of day.
I guess my whole thing. This is my whole thing right here, especially when it came to the Tahiri shit. Because I ain't gonna lie to you, Tahiri was my undercover crush.
She fat in the motherfucker.
Man, Tahiri was my undercover crush. I love me some Tahiri, but when that shit came out, I thought that shit was so foul because it was like, yo, you were just on a show with him. You were just on a show with him. Now all of a sudden, it was like she was clout chasing. And it's like, I understand if you want to clout chase, but don't sully somebody's reputation, especially in that manner.
If you're going clout chase, you gotta go bigger than Joe Budden. Now, come on.
But even with that, he was getting these allegations before he was on the show with her. Like, she was just another person in the line that said that this nigga's like this.
But like I said,
so at
if
some
there are
point, you gotta be like,
victims,
nigga, what are you doing?
Like I said, if there are legitimate victims out there, if there are, hey, by all means, I'm an advocate for you. But just to be sitting up here saying this shit for relevancy, come on, man, that's crucial. Because the one thing, because you got to understand, B. You got to understand, there's certain things that you get labeled with.
Oh yeah, you never
bounce back. Being a rapist, being a pedophile, and being somebody who beats women. Those 3 labels right there never go away. I don't give a damn. Jesus himself could come back and wash you whiter than snow. They will find a dark spot on you. Those 3 things don't ever go away.
Did they ever come up with like a law for something like that for the false accusations? I thought I heard some stuff about that. Nothing.
No.
Still?
Hell no.
Yeah, I remember.
Because if they did have that, if they had a law like that, I'll put it to you like this, Jay. You want to know the reason why black men get killed at a higher rate than everybody else? It's because we ain't got no law to protect us. If we had a law to protect us, trust and believe, those cops would be trying to talk us down like there was no tomorrow.
Yeah.
So if they had a law out there to protect us against false accusations,
like they got one for like they got a law that was just passed for the Asian hate. That shit was quick.
Super quick.
Super quick. They had it drawn up.
That's what's quick.
Super quick. Yes, it was like it was a rough draft.
Yeah, and they said, and he just came on and said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black. Remember that?
Y'all do understand. And let me put this in proper perspective. And for all the idiots out there, it's a shame that we got to do these disclaimers. Nobody on NEMPATHY has an issue with the Asian protection bill that y'all got. We're just saying, as 4 black men who represent 400 years of oppression, suppression, and getting our asses whooped and killed at an exponential rate. Can we have something
Just
in
something.
place for us? Something.
Just something.
Baby girl,
Because
give me
the Asians and the Pacific Islanders get a bill, but George Floyd's family gets invited to the West Wing. How does that even equate?
Help us too.
Help me. That's like cheating on your girlfriend and you marry the next woman, but what you do is you buy this one dinner. Like, that don't equate, nigga. You give her a wedding and you give me Ruth Chris? That don't work. I'm just saying, man.
Everything ain't for everybody.
Shit. But a protection bill is, nigga.
Right.
Especially if we're gonna be paying the same taxes as everybody else. I'm just saying.
So yeah, so your perspective is, be careful out here, fellas.
Oh yeah, my perspective is
Man.
this, fellas. I'm gonna be real with you. My perspective is this, fellas. Be aggressive.
No, don't be aggressive. That's exactly what we don't want you to do. That.
Be docile.
Yeah,
No,
do not be aggressive.
Careful. Be careful.
There
I'm telling you, man. Y'all jokers out here, y'all better be careful, man.
Man,
Y'all
it's
better
crazy.
be careful because it's getting to a point now where, bro, men are gonna have to be gay just for safety.
Maybe that's what they do.
I hate
Maybe
to say
that's
it. Men are gonna have to be gay just to be safe, or we're gonna have to proclaim homosexuality so we don't get any in trouble.
Nigga, they gonna make niggas prove that shit.
They were like, put your hand in this chip bag with me.
And he
call
brought
back
it back around.
I cannot do that. I don't want the Utz bag that much.
Oh my god, I'm
Please.
serious, man.
Get baked.
Right.
Niggas gonna start saying, "Gay is the way, gay is the way." No, nigga, no, not that far, not that far.
Carlisha, what's up, Carlisha? She said, "What's up in the chat?"
Oh hell!
What's up, Carlisha?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh hell! What's up?
Number one
What's up,
supporter.
Leisha?
Hey yo,
What's up, Leisha?
so it's crazy. That's a perfect segue. The question is for tonight: are women out of order?
That's Carlisha. I don't know how.
Yeah.
Hold on. I don't know how that is a perfect segue.
This
Let's
nigga-
Oh
go
my
on.
god!
Jesus.
That nigga just
Sonic
said
Boom.
Carlisha should wait to be spoken to. That's what he just said.
He
That's
just
what
said,
he said.
he said hi, and he was like, "That's a perfect segue."
Silence.
That's right. Silent. Speak when spoken to, Carlisha. Silent.
Bro.
That's
Nah.
why you're by yourself now. It's like,
You waving and shit to
There's
everybody.
just a couple things that
how
I've
dare you
seen
have manners?
in society today that is out of order, and I got a couple examples, all lighthearted and fun, but if you think about it, shit is crazy, right? So first of all, this first example, this woman right here, she got arrested for calling her ex-boyfriend 27,000 times in a week.
Damn.
No way. No way.
Yo.
She couldn't have found a tower that was open that many times.
Hey yo,
I unbelievable.
somebody broke it down. They said just needed to know how often she called him. 27,000 divided by 7 days a week is 3,857. That's how many calls in one day.
I'm
Right.
mad she ain't got. I'm mad her.
But wait, divided by 24 hours, which is 160, which is 160 calls an hour, divided by
Shit.
60 minutes, which is 2.6, approximately 3 calls each minute.
Jeez.
Shit.
Okay, he got a call every 20 seconds for a week.
But
But what? Don't you
obviously she
butt
didn't.
nothing?
She wasn't-
Don't you
No,
butt
no,
nothing?
no,
You see how
no.
fast girls be typing? Remember the T9? They with one hand. They was
Yeah.
so
No, I
you
was gonna say
they be-
obviously she wasn't awake 24 hours a day for the whole week. So there's
We don't
like
know
a
that.
very congested time of
Look how
of
red
her
her
just
eyes
lighting
are in
his
that
phone.
mugshot. Look how red her eyes are in that mugshot. She stayed awake. She stayed awake.
Joke.
That bitch took
Yeah,
Am-
Jay.
that bitch-
I
Yeah.
let that
You
go.
saw that?
Hey,
But don't.
Hey.
Nope.
That
That bitch took Ambien.
I was like, nah.
She took Ambien to make those phone calls. Look how red her eyes are in that
Wasn't
mugshot.
it-
She's
Yeah,
away.
they do crazy stuff. Wasn't it like a astronaut or something? She put on a
A diaper
diaper
Yeah, she put on
and
a
drove
diaper.
down south.
Joe.
Yeah.
So she
Yep.
could be awake. City be
Hell
knowing.
yeah. But I'm gonna tell you right now.
Good gas mileage.
My question is this.
Tesla. She probably got Tesla.
My question is this. Does her job have any openings? Because to have that much damn time
Right.
to
That's
make that many phone calls,
right.
I need that job, bro. I need that job.
Yeah.
She wasn't doing not
She
a
ain't taking nobody order anyway.
Nah, this bitch didn't even take a lunch break. Not a motherfucker.
Jeez.
All right. So listen. So here go another example of women, possibly being out of order, right? Now, it's always fun and games, right? It's all good to have fun and games with your lady, right? But
Oh shit.
she might have took it a little beyond.
Oh my
What the
god.
fuck is this?
I just threw up.
What the fuck is this on me?
I just threw up.
You ain't never just throw up on my motherfucking
I'm
face. And I'm telling you right now,
sorry.
this. You ain't throw up on my face and my mouth almost. I'm telling you right now. What the fuck is it? What the fuck?
I don't
You got me fucked up.
my stomach.
You got me fucked all the way. I'm telling you right now. I'm about to be mad as fuck.
What?
Just throw up all on my face. The fuck is this? I'm about to be mad.
I'm sorry.
You got me fucked up.
I'm sorry. It was
This shit red as fuck. Oh man, you got me fucked up.
I'm sorry. It made me sick. It's hot.
Oh, he was
Don't go up, man. Don't go up.
I know damn well you ain't just motherfucking throw up on me. I'm telling you right now.
Oh my god.
Why the fuck
she didn't. No, she
Why the fuck
didn't.
you want that in my mouth? You just want to fuck you want that shit in my mouth. The fuck?
Hey, yo.
Y'all gotta stop doing these pranks, bro. Why gonna get hurt, bro?
Why would you?
What if he
Why would
fucked
you?
off
You
on her?
didn't throw up. Why would you
Oh
throw
my
up
God.
this way?
Oh
Like,
my
why would you
god.
come
Yeah,
this
this
direction
way.
and throw up? Yeah.
Yo.
What is wrong?
Why
Yo,
is this the way?
Did you see how you can tell a nigga mad when his ass asked the same question, but angrier? Yo, I know you didn't throw up on me. Yo, I know you didn't motherfucking throw up on me. Man, I know you didn't motherfucking throw up in my motherfucking mouth.
Nah,
That
she
nigga just
wiped
started
that shit in
looking
his
around.
mouth. That shit nasty.
That nigga said, he don't even know what he look. He just looking. He don't even know what he's looking for. This nigga said,
I swear to God. Do you understand? I would tell her, listen, I would stay with her just to torture her ass for the next year on when I would get her back. Because I would get her ass back. Oh, she would get got back. She would. I
Leave
would
her
be
in
the
suspense.
I would be the perfect boyfriend for the next year. She would not know when that shit is coming, and then all of a sudden, she would come home and there'd be another bitch in that bed, and I'd be like, surprise!
How do y'all
I
feel
got
about
you.
that? Are y'all with the in your relationship? Are you with the pranking and
No,
all
no,
that for the
no.
gram? And
Nah,
No.
yo.
No.
Wait,
Women
you
take
asked,
the
you
shit
asked
too
two
far.
questions right there.
my bad, go for
Women
it.
there.
take the shit too far.
Yeah. No. To me, pranking with your girl is kind of like doing anything with your girl. And shit, it's fun when she do it. Then when you do it, it's just not fun no more.
Oh, you gonna have fun? You just gonna have to pay for it later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Nah, man. Women play too much. They go too far. They go way too. That throw up shit. I've seen that. You know what? Now that I think about it, yo, boom. Those same two people have a video out where she pretended like she shitted on him
all
in
right,
bed.
come on now. All right. What the
in
fuck?
bed. I seen a
Yes.
video like that. It was versatile. The guy. And
No,
they said had
I am
diarrhea.
dead at.
Could
Boom,
you
look this
spoon
shit
me?
up,
And
bro.
she
That is
put it up on that
disgusting.
nigga.
Boom,
That's
look it up.
disgusting.
She made it. She had like this thing of chocolate or something, and she sprayed it all over him. Because when I heard his voice, I said his voice sound familiar as shit. And then I
Jimmy?
thought about it. I said she the same woman that played with him like that. After a while, yo, this shit ain't funny no more.
Certain
This
stuff
nigga
we
sense of
gotta-
smell.
We gotta put a
His-
cap on it.
His sense of smell is off.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
Like, what does it smell like?
That's what I'm
'Cause it
saying.
look like oatmeal.
How long do those relationships last?
Like,
Like,
niggas just-
Not long.
Because I can't. Can you really trust that person? Like,
No, No.
You gotta
Hell
put a cap
no.
on it. It's like
No.
certain stuff we not doing.
That's what I'm saying. They play too much and they go too far. They go way too
It's
far.
like
Because
that's what I meant
niggas-
to say. Like, you know, when you do this with your lady, it's like play fighting. They don't know how to play fight.
They
Oh,
don't.
yeah.
You ever get hit by a
You know what
lady
I'm
and they
saying?
try and play fight? They slap the shit out of you. Like,
And they,
who
have
is
you ever
Niggas like,
have you ever been
ooh.
slapped so
that?
hard?
Ooh, boo,
Have you-
That's the face right there.
yeah.
yo, cause now you got a decision to make.
Jesus.
Is
Yeah.
you gonna smack this girl back in front of
Nigga.
everybody, or you gonna let it ride?
Oh,
Eyes
Nigga, do you know
glistening.
how? Do you understand when you understand when your lips are as big as mine and she slap you while your mouth open and all of a sudden it be like this?
that shit jiggle.
with the shake in it.
Yeah, and you just sit there while your eyes are welling up.
Her
You
finger
like,
and her nails, that shit just wrap around your face.
oh my
nigga.
god,
They be like, ha ha, and just.
yeah, you play too much.
You hear that acrylic.
We all
And then you
do
go
shit.
like, hey Jay, and you got to
Yeah.
make sure you ain't bleeding.
Right.
Yo, that's when nigga do the.
Nah,
the
my-
multiple-
I'm gonna take a walk. Let me take a walk because if I
Right.
stay right here.
I'm a
Oh, what you mad? You mad?
Right.
Yeah, look
Oh,
at
what you
that's-
mad?
Now she got an attitude at you because you mad that she slapped the
Yeah.
shit out you.
But if you slap her, let you slap her ass back, even pretend to slap her back. Yeah, I knew it. My mama said you was a woman beater.
Mhm.
Yes, you did. Yeah, well, mama said there's gonna be days like this. Mama said that.
Mama said knock you out.
Say
I'm about to say,
my
mama.
Yeah.
side.
Yeah, mama said mama saw my mom
Knock you out.
Right.
Yeah.
What was I about to say? So I've been having this idea about fighting your lady back without getting in trouble. I haven't had an opportunity to use it yet.
You think
I got
about
a pillow
this shit?
fight. Pillow fight.
Hell
Oh.
fight.
Cause you ain't gonna leave no bruise, but you can hit her as hard
Nah.
as you
Nah, yo, you
can.
can fuck somebody
Nigga,
else with a pillow.
Yo, you know
Especially
how
you got some
strong
good
we
quality
are?
down pillows, nigga.
Yeah.
Brian, do you understand if we hit these women with that pillow? Do you understand we would
Wait,
hit
wait.
her with the force of every single thing that she done put us through?
Right.
You ever get hit in the top of your head with the pillow? Or you
Oh
just
my
like,
god! Oh my god!
It's just
Why are
overhead.
you swinging down? Like, oh.
I'm telling you right now. I got hit with a pillow. I got hit
Like
with a pillow
Stone Cold and
so.
steel chest.
I got hit with a pillow so hard. I just started laying on a butt naked mattress. I swear to God. I said I don't want no
Nope.
fucking
Yeah.
pillows on this mattress at all. I broke up with a woman because she had too many fucking pillows. I said you got too many weapons on this bitch.
We
Right.
having
No,
a
I'm
lot
good.
of pillows, yo. That means a gun in there somewhere. Or a knife
Okay.
or some shit.
Okay, Harlem Nights.
Somewhere. You don't know where it's
Yeah,
at. 'cause
yeah.
the pillows are the way.
One of them stuffed
man,
animals
fuck
and
that.
shit.
Fuck
Right?
that.
And here go one more. Now, this shit is circulating the internet right now. Social media is just going crazy. It's a trend that I tell my lady, don't do this shit. All right? Don't do it. All right?
my
You know what I mean? If
God.
you want to be publicly embarrassed, engage in this
You-
activity.
Humiliated.
What's it? Oh yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'd have
You better
slapped
put
that
your hands on
fucking
your
ring
face.
out
You
of
better not put your hands on your face.
Wait, what if you grabbed her up and shit?
Yeah. Like,
I'd have slapped that ring out of her hand, bitch.
I'd have punted that ring out the hand like,
Hell yeah, man. Fuck out of here.
I'd have punched the camera dude. Oh, he got his ass cheap. Because I can't hit her. But this camera dude over there taking the picture, I can beat
And
his
the
ass.
fact of the matter, her homegirl. Did you see her homegirl with the camera phone?
oh, she gotta get
Mhm.
it. You know your homegirl.
She probably looking you right at your eyes like you a bitch.
Yeah.
Right
I
there.
guarantee you his new handle on Instagram is @bitchassnigga.com.
Word up. This nigga look like
Seriously.
this nigga like he in Shawshank Redemption. and shit.
This
First and foremost, I don't trust no nigga that has a full denim outfit on and the top don't match the bottom.
This nigga looks like an avid cheater.
That's
Yeah,
it.
he do. And you see that nigga with the, and what make it so bad is that nigga.
like a year and a half ago.
And then he cuffed his jeans. Nigga, stop. Nigga,
She like
stop.
she doing this for her because this nigga be cheating
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah,
Like,
this
please,
nigga
let's
nothing to
just.
do.
Man,
Nigga
nah,
just
fuck that. I'm not done critiquing the outfit yet.
Yeah.
How does this nigga cuff his jeans, cuff his shirt, and have on fucking Skechers, Are those Skechers that nigga got on?
He said he cuffing his jeans,
He got the
cuffing his
planes.
shirt, and now he getting cuffed.
Now he getting cuffed.
Yeah, he getting cuffed. Now he getting cuffed.
And
Look
nigga
at
dressed
your
for the
punk
occasion.
ass.
Look at these little boys in the back. Look at this little bitch.
Oh my God, look
He
at this
like,
bitch ass nigga.
This is what I got
That
to look
nigga-
forward to as a man.
Or them little boys is looking like, oh, that's how it's supposed to go?
Ah,
I see something pink in his hand back there.
yeah. He was like, I want
Maybe
that
some
for
candy
me.
or something.
No, it's that man's intestinal fortitude. That's what he's got.
Hold
With them
up, though. In
them
his
fucking-
defense.
I ain't no defending this
nigga. Ain't no
nigga.
defending
How
no
you
nigga.
defend this nigga?
How do you defend it?
These-
Let him.
The
let him.
allegations
I wanna hear
against him
this
are
shit.
egregious.
Just
I want to hear this
listen.
shit. Go ahead.
Just listen.
Go ahead.
He didn't know that she was going to do this.
Bullshit.
You know what I'm
Bullshit.
saying?
Bullshit.
We-
Bullshit.
He had a feeling something was going on.
Bullshit.
Now-
There is no way on God's green earth.
He might have
that
thought
nigga
something was
did
going
not
on. He
know.
didn't think it was this.
What
First
is
and
a
foremost,
simp? What
this nigga.
is
This
a
nigga.
simp?
This
No, a
nigga.
scent, no, because he hasn't reacted. He's just
What's the
standing there
reaction?
Like, yo, I can't.
If he-
believe
What's
it.
the reaction?
Hey, yo,
If he
only
do
I don't know.
simps
if he do this-
The video cut off.
If you do the two hands to the face like this, I'm gonna be
Hey,
disappointed.
yo, nah, you can't two-hand face it.
Yo, that's
Niggas
what I
be doing
seeing
that
I be
because
like, oh, my
because
God.
automatically, see, this is TV shit anyway,
right.
right? So you think you're supposed to reenact what you saw on TV,
You go like
know what I'm
this
saying?
and shit.
right? So if you automatically put in the feminine role
Yeah,
when
right.
she does the masculine shit,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? And then so you.
But
Nigga,
that's
you
why
gonna
he
clutch your
paused, but he
pearls,
pauses
nigga?
and he's trying to figure out what to do because he's clearly uncomfortable with this situation.
I'd have respected him more if
Understand
he just ran. If he just
See,
just ran, I'd be like, you know what, that's what
And that's some man shit
I
right
swear to
there.
God,
You
I
gotta
would-
he gotta think about his manhood, and at the same
Nigga.
time,
And
he
how
gotta
to
think
protect
about
her, yeah.
he gotta protect
Her
her.
feelings.
Nigga,
Gotta protect
I'm
her
with
feelings.
Jay. I'm with Jay. I would have pulled a Ricky from Boys in the Hood real quick. I'd have turned around and ran like somebody called my name.
This nigga like, ah, dang.
You about to-
I got his
you
hand
about
on
to
his
do
hip like, ah.
You not about to do that.
We're not about no. We're not about to start our union like this. We're
You
not.
know, see,
we're not.
if you just-
we're
if
not.
None of your boys
See?
was there, so you knew something should have been up. All her
Yes.
friends is
They
there.
was probably out on a date and he was like, oh, damn, that's your sister? That's your mother? Oh, hey, man, what's going on? Oh.
But the one thing, but this is the most important thing of the whole thing that y'all are missing.
That's the worst
in
person.
Shorty in that sundress is fat as shit.
Oh, no, I see. I think
Who,
that
who,
was-
who, wait, hold on, which one?
You know who I'm talking
Is
about?
it
The
the
one
camera
that
girl?
the
At the
orderly
end?
camera girl. Here she
Yeah.
come. Here she come. Hold on.
The one that's-
oh God.
the-
yes.
The one that's
Lord.
trying to destroy their relationship, probably.
Yeah.
Document.
That nigga looking at her
That's
right
the track.
now.
That's the track star.
She's a runner. She's
probably-
a track star.
He probably hitting her.
He probably done tapped
She,
that already.
she running relays.
Like,
He
nigga,
probably
you
done
ain't tell me
tapped
she was
that
gonna
shit.
do this. You just
She
got
like,
me
we
out
safe
here.
now.
She fat as shit, boy. She fat as shit.
Man, she just bending
I don't
over.
think-
Nah,
I don't think
nigga, go
women-
back. Go back.
He
Go
said go
back
back.
and see her walk. Go back and see her walk. Watch.
Let
Watch.
me
That
see.
shit is
Wow.
poking.
Wow.
It's poking.
Wow. No, not that nigga.
Here we go.
Yeah, I know you
And
can
T
tell.
minus 3, 2. That shit poking. That shit poking.
Let me see.
And you can tell her cheeks is fat, and one cheek is fatter than the other because she couldn't keep her balance when she went down to get a better vantage point. She tipped over. She tipped
I
over.
don't think
So-
women think about
Out of order.
that's very out of order because
Oh, now you
To
want to
be
come
a
back
man-
to the empathy side.
no, cause to be a man, right? That is a lot of responsibility and expectation to take on as a husband. So you
preaching to the converted.
can't ask me. You can't say, hey, will you protect me? Will you provide for me? Will you do this, like legally bind? Like, will you do these things for me? Like, I need to come to that decision on my own.
That's real.
My question is, who's taking whose last name?
Right.
They might split it.
Yo,
Bullshit. We ain't gonna split
would you
shit.
do the
Like
hyphen?
Jay-Z.
Would you do the hyphen?
Jay-Z
Are we going?
did
Are we
it.
going? Are we going to hyphen our bank accounts?
Jay-Z took the hyphen.
Nigga, do
Matthew
I look?
said.
I
Matthew
look
said,
like the- do I-
I want to my last name to carry on. Jay said.
Do I look like I have a daughter named after a color?
But Jay-
No, I
Jay-Z?
do not.
Jay-Z
Jay-Z
got
is
her
the
name too?
exception.
Yeah, Jay. There's Knowles Carter. Yeah, he got it.
He got no.
No, he does not.
Yeah.
No, he does not. Bullshit.
Does he have it
You
or
got
does
shit.
she have
Does
it?
Was
she
it Carter
have it?
Knowles?
No,
I think she
no,
had
Carter
it.
knows.
No,
Carter
she got it.
knows.
She got Knowles Carter.
And that and I can understand that because she's Beyonce.
Yeah, that's different. See, that's different shit. That's the exception.
Like,
And that's
she
just
needs
her
not the
stage
rule.
name anyway.
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like Jada Pinkett Smith, I understand that because
I understand that.
they build careers off of those names.
You know one thing I can't get
Yeah,
down with,
I'm
yo?
reading an article right now.
Do y'all know that Beyonce's mama got married to Richard Lawson and she's called Tina Knowles Lawson?
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Tell me that is not insulting.
Why is that insulting?
Her
You
last
do
name
realize
Knowles.
that her last name ain't Knowles.
So
That's
she
not her
kept
maiden
it.
name.
That's not her maiden name, bro.
Yeah, I know that's not her
Matthew-
maiden name, but they dropped the maiden name when they got married the first time.
Yes, you're not married
pick it back up.
anymore.
Yeah, but legally,
They keep
a lot
that
of
name.
but legally they be changing their name.
Let me ask you a
They
question.
drop
I
their
know, I know
middle
some women
name
that change it
and
back
put-
after they got a divorce. They go
Let
back
me
to the
ask
maiden
you a
name. She
question, Boone. Let me ask you a question. Would you let your woman keep her ex-husband's last name and hyphenate it with your name now that y'all married? Yes or no?
Okay, yeah.
Beyonce's mother, yes.
Nigga, we ain't in our 70s. We about to be up out of here anyway. It don't
Beyonce's mother, yeah. I
Okay,
would
right.
fuck with
Jay,
that. Wait,
Jay,
hold up.
would you?
Beyonce's mother was talking real greasy about her husband right in front of
She
the
was.
cameras. Remember that shit?
Jay, would you?
Absolutely not. But I like we said, these are different circumstances. These people got names, you know what I'm saying? Like, but if you got a regular girl to work at, 7-Eleven.
Come on, bro.
Come on now.
Come on, man. Come on. This is a NEMPATHY show for men,
I mean,
from
y'all see
men's
nice looking girls that work at
perspective.
Hell
There
no.
is we're not talking about Beyonce. Beyonce is different. We're talking about Beyonce's mama.
Her mama
You're
different.
not a no. Once you get divorced, you're not a Knowles anymore. Solange
she's
is
not
a
a
Knowles. Beyonce is a Knowles. You are not a Knowles once you get divorced.
You trying to stay with that name, man. That's different. I understand. Like I said, if you work at 7-Eleven or something like that, absolutely not. But if you in the Knowles family, come on, you
I don't
understand
know,
that.
man. I don't know, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know about. I
I
don't
feel
know.
you
I
there.
don't know about that, bro.
Right.
I don't know about that
I
because you divorced the guy. So why do you want to keep his name? That's his name. That's
But that's
not
what I'm
your
saying. So,
name.
like,
no more.
even the guy,
But
even
legally
the
it's
new
still
dude,
their
name
name.
now.
the new
Like, I
dude
put-
probably it's probably some money in this if she keeps that name.
I mean,
we
it could be
got
his
better
house,
access
but
with
in a
that name.
divorce, now it's her house.
So they out of order out here, man. Out of order. All right. But we do have women who seem to advocate for us, you
Who?
know. But
Who?
you can't necessarily trust
It's
them.
plenty of women.
You got it. Do you have a video of? Yeah, let me see this.
Yeah, her. Oh yeah, I love her.
Oh, I'm gonna start it over.
Yeah, please, please.
Be like if men start to keep the same energy as
one
women
more
with good
time.
pussy.
Notice how slow.
Yeah, he
Notice how
talking to
slow.
Yeah,
Notice
yeah.
how low and how fast she talking, and she
Yo,
keep looking around.
Yeah, she's whispering.
That's because her homegirls is over there ordering Chipotle,
keep
and she
talking.
want to get this shit out the way before they come back.
Right.
Can you imagine what the world would be like if men start to keep the same energy as women with good pussy? Because a lot of women think that because they fucking a nigga, that a nigga's supposed to cater to them, and a nigga's supposed to be able to come through and pay some of these motherfucking bills because this pussy is just that good. Well, don't you think he think his dick is just as good as your pussy? Can he call you and ask you he need a couple of dollars to go towards his mortgage? Huh? See, he wouldn't be able to do that because at that point he'd be an ain't shit ass nigga. See, you want him to take his hard-earned money and buy some $400 butters for you because you think your pussy is just that good, but you can't even give him $45 to go towards a haircut. Call me back.
First, what
Oh,
barber
my
costs $40?
God.
Let me tell you, they out in LA, they
talk
paying
like
$80 for it. I've never did it, but
She
They
talking
paying
like she speak
$80
pig
for it.
Latin.
Shit.
Shit,
I
I'll-
know,
I'll-
the most expensive
I'll-
city I've got a haircut in is Philadelphia.
Oh yeah,
They're
them niggas
expensive
take
barbers.
yeah.
they expensive as shit. But she makes a good point, man. But at the end of the day, though, it ain't like she speaking as loud as our detractors do, because she said that shit so low.
I know.
felt like I'm
Because
serious.
she out
She
in
sound,
public. She didn't want people all in her business.
she said that shit were only like her voice was lower than a dog whistle. Like only Kate. Notice all the dogs in the area probably started barking or some shit like that. Because her voice was that low and she's speaking fast. If you want to talk about that,
She basically said, "Yeah, we're crazy."
Yeah, you would have. All I can hear was pussy.
Clicking and shit.
All I can hear was pussy.
Yeah, me too.
The
Right?
medicine commercials when they be at the end.
Boom. The nigga can pick up on that word pussy, can't he? The nigga can pick up on pussy.
That's all I can hear. You know what I mean?
You know what's funny though? These videos I find funny, bro. Like all these videos by these people still looking for, you know what I'm saying? Like they got the answers. Like all these people are making these videos and are still miserable at home. Well, most of them are still miserable. You know what I'm saying? So like, why are you saying it like you got it together?
But my question is this. This will be my question for her. Like you said, Jay, do you have a man?
That's what I'm saying.
Don't do that. She's advocating for us. Don't try to dig in her background. Let her,
she
got,
fucking with
let
us,
her
man.
cook.
She doing it for us right now.
Trying.
Nah,
that's bait.
Man.
That's straight.
That's bait. That's
Derek
bait,
Jackson on the other side of the game.
Yeah.
That's all it is, bro. It's just
that's
bait.
Jax.
I'm gonna start calling her name Derica.
And niggas fall for it too, because you see the niggas retweeting it, repaste. You know what I'm saying? Just like
saw that nigga over there pretending to beat on his chest when he was actually doing a defibrillator because he was so overweight.
Wow.
I agree. I agree.
That nigga was choking on a chicken tender.
He was. Man, please. Y'all say whatever y'all want to, man. But I think the real question is, to me, where did this shit go terribly wrong, especially in our community? Because it's not like we haven't always been under attack as black men. Like, it hasn't been like our black family structure wasn't always under attack. Where did all of a sudden what our grandmothers and our great grandmothers and some of our mothers do become so wrong?
I'm gonna tell you.
Where?
I got one too.
I got one. I don't have the answer. I have an answer. Right?
Okay.
Like, you know, I have part of what, because it's a lot. It's multifaceted. What happened to us?
Multifaceted.
Right?
That's a lot of buttons. I mean,
but one thing is the last generation of niggas who had the money ain't do right.
What do you mean?
They ain't right. Like, you know, my grandfather, none of my grandparents have a high school education, but they come from a time where if you could work with your hands, you can have
trades.
a house.
Yeah,
trades.
You know what I'm saying? And you have a big family. You know what I'm saying? But niggas was having niggas had multi-families. Niggas had multi-family homes going on. You know? Like niggas was out there. Right?
Man.
So, and women, by the time when women got money with an attitude. You know what I'm saying? They ain't just get money. So they got money with a vengeance.
Right.
All right. You still haven't justified why, because this is the thing that I don't get, and I want Jay to chime in too. Are we going to seriously sit up here and act like our ancestors did not know what our fathers and our grandfathers and our great grandfathers were doing? Yet and still,
they say that, yeah.
They stay. Thank you.
Because they had
where,
man, I'm telling you, I'll tell
as
you,
if we don't have to now.
Hey, we have that.
The women stayed because they had to. They don't have to stay. Like they got money now.
So you trying to so what you're saying is choice has broken us up.
Yes. Choice and treatment. Choice and treatment. Because niggas haven't gotten better.
Okay. And so here we go with the horror stories though. So my thing is this. This is my thing when it comes to that.
I think it's a lot of horror stories being
made up, fabricated.
I don't think everybody's I think there are a lot more happy black couples than than we
My point.
think
Thank
about.
you. That's my point.
They
Exactly.
probably are.
It's more,
Unfortunately,
they
I don't
just
have
happy and
I don't
quiet.
have
Like,
that in my background to use as
I
a
mean, I
model
don't
to
either,
build my
but numeric.
relationship. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Other
no,
people
no.
do.
Is it?
I don't.
Is
When I was
it?
a
Is
kid,
it? Is it?
every
Boom,
adult in my
boom.
family has a
Is it
divorce.
that? Is it that you don't have it, or is it that they don't talk about it? There's a difference.
My upbringing is rooted in divorce. Like, you know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I just find it mad disturbing. I have nothing wrong with the liberation of women because women have gone through some shit in this country. But my thing is, why is their liberation or why is the empowerment of women coming at the expense of men?
At the expense of not just for can't just win. You gotta
win at the expense
a nigga
of
gotta
us.
lose.
I gotta tell you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's where my issue
I
comes
mean,
into play.
It's the same with us and white people. We just gonna get to the top. We gonna push.
It's different. It's different. It's different. Because, and this is the reason why I can't compare a woman, the overall woman struggle, to that of the black struggle. Because at the end of the day, you find that white America is starting to use our women against us.
Right.
Starting.
Or it's getting more blatant now. When you're talking about black people and our plight here, that shit is involuntary. Our plight here and what we're going through and the suppression and the oppression that people of color, but black people specifically have gone through, it has not been something we've asked for. It has not been something we placated to or played into. It is something that was put upon us like nigga here. Now deal with it for 400 years. And this is just my assessment, but when it comes to looking at it from the outside in, it appears to me that the average woman, especially the modern day woman, they play in to these narratives. Because if you've ever noticed and you've ever challenged a woman on how she thinks about certain stuff, there really is no real logic to it. It's always these horror stories that we're talking about where it's like, yeah, well, women used to get raped by their husbands. At what ratio?
Right.
At what ratio?
Yeah.
Women used to get beat by their husbands. At what percentage? At what percentage are we talking about? Because if all of these women are walking around with
much.
Because I know Al Green got the grits.
No, I'm not. See, and that's what I'm saying. Don't take what I'm saying out of context.
I got you.
Because what I'm saying is, we're sitting up here.
I got you.
We're sitting up here talking about all this stuff.
Asian lady, I had to let that go. I wasn't touching that one, bro.
Oh yeah, that one I had to let go.
No.
But I just find it's these horror stories, man, and I feel like women play into that a lot. I feel like women play into that stuff a lot. It's the same thing with the whole single mother thing we were talking about a couple weeks ago. Should you get praised because you chose an ain't shit nigga and he left you with this kid?
Oh, you know what? We was talking about when did things change, right? We had a show earlier this when we first started the NEMPATHY Show. Yeah, and I was trying to make this point of how music is not just music. Music is spells. Music is chants. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot more going on than just this entertainment aspect. And if you look at the timeline of our music, right? We went from like this Isley Brothers to I Love You to like Let's Stay Together. And then you just see this breakdown where it's just like, I don't need you. Fuck you.
It's like
it was just like me versus you. And it just translates to what you see today. Now you see this music where it's, you know, no shade, but it's like a women empowerment. It's like fuck niggas, and you still see that reflect in our community. So I don't think, you know, the music is a reflection on our lifestyle, like the artists say. I think the music is actually was causing some of the shit.
It's a cycle.
It really is. And the thing that kills me the most about it, and speaking to Jay's point about the music, is that I'm cool with you saying fuck niggas if you don't want a nigga. But I can't be cool with you saying fuck niggas, but then out of the same side of your mouth talking about how you want a good one.
That's true.
You can't have it both ways.
Yeah.
If you want to say fuck niggas, then fuck us all around. But don't say fuck niggas and then say, well, why can't I find a good man? Because
Why
You
can't
just
I
said
find-
it's the spell that you put out.
Right.
You put.
Yes.
We talk about energy, like I said, like we go back to it. We talk about energy. We talk about karma, all that bullshit. Fuck niggas. All right, well,
Talking about Carly.
now you getting fuck niggas.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you getting fuck niggas. And the thing that
But
kills
even if
me,
you get a
go ahead.
good one, like why would I want to be around you? You know what I'm saying? Just as a person, like if it's
As a
F, it's
person.
F me every day, then all right, then it's F me. Enjoy
Yeah.
your day, and
Cause you supposed to, you can't handle a black woman, nigga.
but see, that's the bullshit that they tell them. And this is the thing. This is the thing that I tell a lot of women. There are a lot of men out there, black ones, good black men, who want to be there for them, who want to be everything that they say they want. But it's like it's your job. Like, opportunity is all around us. Like, I remember TD Jakes said this. TD Jakes was on Steve Harvey, and he said, God has never given you a chair or a table. What he does is he gives you a piece of wood, and you have the opportunity to make a chair or a table out of that. There are opportunities all around us.
Yeah,
Your
that ain't our
job-
kid shit, nigga. You really gotta put in this work. You gotta
Yeah,
make
yes.
this shit.
Your
I
job,
can't be
if God is to give you an opportunity, it's your job to recognize that opportunity. And
That's
it
real.
seems like a lot of women out here don't recognize the opportunities to be with good guys, but they will sprint and run to opportunities to be with fucked up dudes.
let them be, leave them over there. I'll be excited.
Let them
This
go.
nigga
Now I don't have to weed through those. Like
That's
I
easy,
know,
yeah.
You
so
think
now-
you think so, be knowing, but it doesn't always work like that, because a lot of times the fucked up guys do have the good girls and run them into the ground, and
Into
then
the
we get the
ground.
residue.
You can't just be good. You got to be smart.
Tell
Can't be
him-
good
tell
and
him,
dumb.
Brian. Tell
I
him,
don't need no
D-Ray.
good and dumb. I be knowing. And if you're
Dumb-
supposed to help me
Dummika.
out, I need you to know too.
Hey, I love
Dominic.
that play on. I love that play on your name. You be what?
I be knowing. I be knowing. So I need you to be up on game.
That's my
sissy.
nigga right there. I be knowing. You need to be knowing,
Nigga.
because Brian
me-
be knowing.
Let me
When the
ask y'all.
Bible speaks of wisdom, it refers to it as her.
As a woman,
It gives wisdom feminine traits.
thank you.
Why
I say
are
that
you
all
dumb?
the time. I say that all the time. I be like, when Solomon talks about wisdom, he never says him, his. He don't never say. He always
None of
say
that. It's
her
her.
or she.
Wisdom is not our responsibility. You know what I'm saying? That is all on y'all.
That's why.
It
Nigga, that's
is.
why his name is spelled like that. They be like, "Whoa, man!" Like that's what that's.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
that's supposed to be. Like
The
whoa, man, what you
woes
doing,
of
nigga?
man.
Right. Whoa, man.
Woe is me.
Yo, let me ask y'all a question, man. I think most guys, I mean, of course, we have those periods of life,
Whoa,
right?
man.
Where we do our thing. But I think most guys want to be a good man to a woman, right? Is that not maybe not necessarily a husband, but like the good man.
Okay.
Protect, provide for a woman. Is that safe to say?
guess.
No, you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I agree with Jay, because I don't see too many men out there. Okay, where do you think the term Captain Save a Hoe came from?
She don't want
Notice
to
they
be safe.
notice they ain't got Captain Save a him. They don't have Captain Save a him. They always got Captain Save a Hoe. So I
But
honestly believe
they have pick-me's.
that shit just came about the last
They
5
be not,
minutes.
but they be trying to save them. Women be trying to save
No,
them.
They do be
No.
trying.
They
They do be
build
trying to
niggas. They
save
trying to
niggas.
fix a nigga.
They be
Niggas
trying to
be
save
out
niggas.
here struggling.
Nigga,
No
we just-
car, no.
Baby
Niggas
boy
be
is a
happy
perfect
as hell.
example
Like,
of
let
women
me
trying to
help you.
save.
No, that
These
was his
niggas.
mama. That was his mama. His mama was trying to save him.
Nah,
His mama was trying to
his
save
mama
him.
was getting saved. She said, "Nigga,
She was, oh yeah,
I'm
nigga, that
I'm
nigga
getting this
is
African
on
shit.
your
I'm
own.
getting this African pipe down, brother. You get up out of here."
I know, but I agree with you, Jay. I think the average man out there does want to protect a woman. Like I said, like I go back earlier. If Brian be knowing is in the street disrespecting a woman, I guarantee you'll have men and women alike coming to check this man. I guarantee it. So I do agree with you on that.
You said if Brian B. Knowing was disrespecting a woman, I'd be like, what the fuck she do?
Yeah, if Brian B. Knowing,
thank you,
what the fuck did she do?
Because I don't be
take his do-rag off.
So if you push me,
if you push me, then I'll push you back. Rest in peace, Shock G. Rest in peace, Shock G.
Said smack me and I smack you back.
Right.
Smack you right.
Smack me and I'll hit you with my car.
But no, man, I think you know,
women
guys,
will destroy themselves in order to destroy you.
Oh, definitely. Kamikaze missions, all that.
That's true. Like we ain't nobody making it out of this situation.
Because you, like I said, go back to the Olivia Wilde thing. What if it's found out that she's totally and completely wrong? Like, just think about the masseuses, masseuse or massage
therapist.
Think about them with Deshaun Watson. Some of them jokers know that they're lying, and it will severely affect their clientele, but they don't care.
I don't need it, but that's how court work though. I don't need everybody to be proven right. I just need one person to be proven right, and then we'll just mix it in with everybody else.
That's true.
That's a shame.
Just like with the Jeffrey Epstein, they ain't got to catch all them people in that mess. Once they prove one of them was in the mix, everybody else is going down.
Yo, I wanted to before we get out of here. It was this video I saw, right? I wanted to bring it up to you guys. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was a gentleman fixing this girl's bike.
We played it earlier.
I played it. My bad.
I'm going to give you an opinion. So you
give your opinion on that joint,
man. I wish I heard what you guys said. I wish I heard what you guys said.
Like, nigga, they ain't my daddy.
I feel that's fucked
your bike.
I feel that's fucked up, man. I think it was a couple shows ago. I was like giving a salute to the stepfathers, man, because you got these guys taking care of kids that are not theirs.
Ain't even my baby.
Hold on. This brother was doing the right thing. He was helping this little girl out with her bike, right? Now, the mama was a little off. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she went out of line by saying
a little.
Wait. Calling him. So mama was off. But I felt like that was very disrespectful to the brother that was stepping up in a place where he don't have to.
Facts.
Fixing this young lady bike. You know what I'm saying? And I really think like if niggas stop being stepfathers, nigga, the black community, we think we're in dire straits now. The black community is done. It's like, yo, that was just disrespectful the way that was handled.
Saying that stepfathers are the backbone of the black community.
Yes, stepfathers are the backbone to the black community, bro. Niggas is not doing their thing. And if you have somebody good stepping up, like, yo, you have to respect that. And that looked like that was a cool gentleman. That looked like that was a dope gentleman doing something dope.
Doug disagrees.
Stepfathers are not the backbone. They're more like the prosthetic leg.
How do you figure?
Keep it standing up.
How do you figure that, man?
Easy, because the truth of the matter is, at any moment in time, you can trade that prosthetic leg in for a new and improved one when it comes along.
There was a point. Hold on, Jay. There was a point in time. There was a point in time where that little girl's daddy was the cat's meow. All of a sudden, he did something. She amputated that shit and put a new prosthetic leg on there. And when that motherfucker fucks up, she gonna amputate that prosthetic leg and put another one on there. And all right, so we don't. All right. Right. So
she was quick to just put the daddy title on a nigga.
Cool. Thank you.
All right, hold on. You can't say that because you don't know how long they've been together.
Obviously, not that long if that little girl is gonna turn around.
That don't mean nothing. We just established that women are rude.
that
and
doesn't
it starts as a
fuck that,
child.
yo. It's like you gotta
And a
guys doing
child
the right
woman
thing.
or child girl is
woman
extremely
child.
rude.
It does
These are some
no
of the
that
rudest
child
people on earth.
no. That child ain't rude. It's the fact of the matter that mother tried to make it seem like all of a sudden that baby's daddy does not exist. And we've all said it. Children and old folks are the most honest people in the world. Somewhere along the line, that father was being a father and that mother couldn't stand it. Because let's be honest, a lot of these, hold on, Brian, Brian.
She called that nigga daddy. She ain't had to say that though. That's Mr. So-and-so.
Brian,
trying to
Brian, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, brother. Since you want to be Mr. Advocate for everybody
This nigga in jail.
Let me ask you a question, Brian. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, Brian.
He messed up. Yes, he went to jail.
How do you think that mother would feel? Or not just that mother. How do you think any mother would feel if the roles were reversed and your daughter was taught to call another woman mom?
Nigga, you in jail. You
no,
right.
No,
slave.
Brian,
you are a slave to the state.
Brian, answer the question.
Hard labor, nigga.
Answer because the truth of the matter is none of us know the reason why he's in jail. That man could be in jail. Hold on, that man could be in jail trying to provide for his daughter, and he just got caught up in jail.
That's what Biggie Small said on the beginning of Juicy and shit.
Come on, man. Let's be honest. I'm not sitting up here saying I'm justifying crime, but if you are sitting there trying to put food on the table for your child,
fucking Little Caesars is $5. Nigga, I don't want to hear.
She got a bike.
Shit.
She got a bike.
Where Little Caesars at?
Like I said,
so I don't know.
What mother do you know? What mother do you know?
Like, you ain't gotta sell
question,
all
Brian.
of those drugs. Like trying.
What mother do you know?
I gotta sell.
Trying to provide for my family, nigga. 18 kilos, nigga.
Like I said, what mother do you know, Brian, would be okay with another man teaching his daughter or their child to call another woman mom? What mother you know would be okay with that?
I mean, your feelings gonna be hurt, but also
no. Stop getting around
your
the
house,
question because
your home will be disrupted.
She's going to be mad. They're all going to be mad. That's the answer. But also, you in jail, so it doesn't matter. What you gonna do?
Yes, it
you
does.
Gonna write an angry letter, nigga?
I'm gonna send a kite, nigga.
It does matter because my thing is this, and this is the main issue that we need to get to. Why is it okay for mothers to do certain things that they know good and goddamn well they would not like it if the roles were reversed?
Because they got vaginas.
Well, my whole thing is just disrespecting the brother.
But we all established she is disrespectful for saying that. That was wrong. She was out of pocket for saying that.
And it's just like Jay said last week. Jay's like, men need to step up. Right. But in the same sense, women need to start stepping up too. And they need to start being held accountable for the detrimental things that they do to tear their own houses apart.
That nigga's in jail. The house already tore apart. She's trying to rebuild the house with the new nigga.
Why you keep talking about the past?
Okay, so my question is this.
No, he's currently in jail.
So Brian,
right now.
He got
that's the future. He's gonna be locked up for some time too.
So Brian, let me ask you this. What if that dude decides to leave?
Well, she call another nigga daddy. Like, daddy
you see,
you can't be.
No, it's not. No, it is
daddy
not.
is not a baton that you pass down and shit, nigga.
And that is,
no, it's not.
No, it's not.
But that's the way niggas have
like the mantle of the Black Panther. If you Black Panther, nigga, you get that pass down. You gotta earn. You gotta challenge day.
That is spoken.
You gotta fight in the water. But if you win the fight, you Black Panther.
That is spoken by a man with no children. I am telling you, as the only father on this panel, that shit is not cool by no stretch of the imagination. That is something I don't play about. Do not do no shit like that because that's disrespectful.
I get that, but that's because you have a personal issue and a personal viewpoint of what she said. Also, we all have known and seen men who are absolute trash and have completely vacated the space of fatherhood.
Now, is that by your knowledge or by what the woman has said?
Nigga, Nigga about vision. We seen niggas get
No,
girls
no, no, no,
pregnant
no,
and
no, no,
leave.
no.
Yes.
Is that okay? So
Like, what are you
Right,
saying?
so-
Like, no, I understand why you fighting for it, Doug. But all men are not good guys who had a bad relationship and are trying to be a good father. And I'm not saying they are, but I'm saying is we don't have enough information to put such definite.
But if you're
No, we are assuming. We're both assuming.
But if you're gonna say that, then you shouldn't sit up here and be so quick to say, "Well, he's in jail." That's it.
Well, you shouldn't be so quick to say he was doing what he needed to do. We don't know what
why he in jail.
That nigga could have been stealing bubble gum. You don't know what that nigga did.
That nigga was stealing Pampers.
What I said was
adult Pampers.
I didn't say
because he's incontinent.
I didn't assume. I said I put out another scenario. I said, what if? That's number one.
I put out another scenario. What are we talking about?
No, you did not put out another scenario.
What's the scenario? Here we go, yo.
This nigga's in jail.
What's the scenario?
You right. I didn't put out another scenario. I put out the truth.
I
That nigga in jail.
Brian, I pray that you do not experience none of this shit you joking about, because you ain't gonna be funny when that
niggas had kids and go to jail. I don't want that. You're absolutely right. That sounds horrible.
No, I'm talking about having a kid, your kid call another nigga dad.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like Sonic Boone said. He said, you know, a daddy is not a, what did you say? It was a baton you can just pass around.
It's not a baton.
But that's just like you said, I think it was last week. Niggas can't just be busting in anything. Like, niggas gotta take that shit serious, right?
Listen,
but how do we know that these niggas don't, and these women are hurt because the relationship don't work out? That is not the same way Brian sat up here and said, and he's right. The same way Brian sat up here and said there are a lot of niggas who are trash, which I agree with. We gotta shed a light on some of these mothers too who are trash.
Oh yeah, trash. Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
But it's gonna be called women. It's gonna be called women bashing.
Off the edge. Nah, scratch that. It was some women. I had a friend and she wanted some money from her baby father for some diapers or something. Rightfully so. He's not answering the phone because he's at work. She's like, I'm about to go up to his job and cuss this nigga out. I said, you're going to go get him fired?
Fired.
Yep.
And where is he going to get the diaper money from?
In a week.
Okay, right. So here's my thing. Was this the first time she did something crazy to him?
I slowly
probably not, right? So why?
That was one of my actions. Why dodge that bullet right there?
Busting that.
Because the more crazy you saw, you're deep in it already. You know what I'm saying? That shit comes out
because
the
the thing about it
into
is,
the
Jay,
relationship.
The thing about it is, Jay, the one thing that a lot of men men in general do not get enough credit for is how we try to hang in situations to make them work. You're not gonna find too many men quitters.
I'm talking about the hang in. That nigga kept fixing the bike after that little girl
pussy,
went
bro.
I'm talking about that. That's the reason why. That's the reason why the majority of relationships are ended by women. They're not ended by men. And that is a statistical fact. Because the average man, why do you think women sit up here and say, I didn't come to you to solve my problem? Bitch, that's what we do. We solve problems. If you say your car is empty, I'm going to take it to put gas in. Period. I don't care if you're attached to seeing the gas light come on and you thought, men are problem solvers.
Yeah.
Period. And that's the reason why you don't find too many men who end relationships. So the real question is, did she notice the shit that this nigga was on? Even getting back to the dude who's in prison. You must have noticed some shady shit about this nigga. You must have.
It was fun, and he used to buy her everything.
Thank you. So don't sit up here and all of a sudden try and make it seem like this nigga is obsolete because he is who you knew him to be. And then you're going to try and reel this bike peddling, fixing ass
this
nigga.
This is what I'm talking about. See, this is
my
Doug, wait. That's my problem right there. That's my problem with the whole thing.
That's Jay's problem. There we go. Everybody got a boom. You got to come up with a problem. Everybody else had a problem.
This guy that's just doing what he's supposed to do as a man should not be disrespected. That's all I was saying.
How was he disrespected?
Yo, first, okay, it's put on.
Man, if that was me, I'd be tight.
No, hold on.
That's what
I
I'm
want to hear
saying.
Jay.
Bike would have been loose.
No. Wait. Hold on, Brian.
Chain
Hold
keep
on,
coming
Brian.
off.
Brian and Boone, hold on.
Let me tell you,
I want to
I'll tell you.
hear how Jay says this
is
man
how
was
she-
disrespected.
Well, she's disrespected by the woman, right? By putting him in that situation. Now he's being disrespected on the internet. Like, yo, you a clown. You a clown.
That shit viral.
Yeah, he's a viral.
He's a hashtag.
He was doing nothing but being a great black man, fixing this little girl's bike. Now
Stepping
he's
up.
virally been disrespected by you too. You
Cleaning
just
up
said,
somebody
you just
else's
like
mess.
Pedal. No, he was just doing what a black man is supposed to do.
video
Take care of
should've never
shit.
made
He
it to
was
the
solving a
internet.
problem, just like you said.
May I-
Video
may
shit.
I-
We
may
should
I-
never
may I-
see-
may I-
we should have
Hold
never
on.
seen this video.
Brian,
That's the
Brian,
real
thank
problem.
you. Thank
Exactly.
you. Thank
Exactly.
you.
Never
May I
seen
rebut?
that.
No,
Exactly.
may I
That's
Oh,
rebut?
so it's
May
because I showed
Hold
you.
on.
Yeah.
Can I rebut?
No.
Can I rebut?
She should
Can
have
I
never
rebut?
put this up on the internet
Can
because
I-
it did.
can I
The
rebut?
conversation got out of control.
Can I rebut?
That's what I'm saying, man.
Number one, I agree with Brian B. Knowing completely. She's disrespectful. That video should have never made it to the light of day. Number two, that man put himself in a position to get disrespected because if he was any type of self-respecting man, he should have said, "No, don't call me that. I'm not her dad."
Yeah.
He didn't get a chance to
He
react.
didn't get a chance to
Hold
Nah,
on,
he
wait,
didn't.
wait,
He
wait,
really
wait,
didn't
wait.
though. He really didn't get a chance.
Wait, hold on. Because the way she fluently said that shit, she said that shit before.
No, she called him daddy, and then he tried
I-
to get the girl.
I
That's
get-
different.
no,
There's
I
two
get
different
it.
daddy scenarios.
I get
right
it,
there.
but at the end,
She called him Big Daddy.
at the end of the day,
I'm
she
saying,
done
they passing
said
the
that
baton.
shit to him, and he's never
You gonna have
corrected her.
niggas not taking care
No,
of business.
I meant daddy in like the relationship way.
And these kids
No,
gonna
she
suffer,
did
bro.
not. She did not mean it like that. She didn't
mean
it
no.
like
I'm not. She meant it as in a parental way. What I'm saying
and
is
that's-
she's been calling
and
him
what I'm-
daddy pre.
And
that.
what I'm saying is, he as a man should have shut that shit down. I am
He
not
probably
that
did. We
child.
don't know what's happening to the rest of
No.
the
We
don't see the rest of the
Let me tell you
video.
something.
Again, we
He
got a
didn't shut it
video
down.
that's
No
getting
more. I
cut
tell you
off.
that
Shut
much.
it down.
That little girl is shit out of luck now. She gonna have to figure it out by herself, and then that's
Come on, man.
That's why her ponytail nappy now, because she just
Facts. Somebody got outside all nappy and shit.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. That
dirty little
disrespect right there. That woman, that mother, don't know her, but she gives off trash-like tendencies. Because
kids that smell like dirty socks
you
and syrup.
put that man in a position to get disrespected, not only by that child, but also by the internet. Because come on, man, why would you even upload that video?
Uploaded that shit.
That right there, and it takes a while for it to upload, and they still
'Cause she
give
ain't
you the
fucking with him no
cancel
more.
button. They still give you that
She not
cancel
fucking with him
button.
no more.
Luckily, you don't
Look
see
at this
his
brother, man.
Oh, look
me
at
help you fix your
daddy.
He's not my dad, Mom.
Really, Ava?
He's not. My dad's in jail and I miss him.
Hey,
And
yo,
the
what's
fact
up?
of
Why
the
she
matter-
got
wait
her
a
hair
minute.
like that?
Wait a
Yo, my
minute.
daughter better not come outside with her hair like that.
Wait a minute. And let's even get even further into it. The
Damn,
fact
brother.
that because children's
appreciate
memories
you,
are
brother.
like that. Children's memories are like that. So for her to say my daddy's in jail and I miss him, that man was an active part of her life.
Right.
That's true.
That don't mean he was.
You
good.
trying to make me
Oh,
forget my
yes.
daddy. You
Yes.
trying to make me forget my daddy.
That child said, my daddy's in jail and I miss him. You can't miss something you ain't never had.
Shout out to that brother, man. That was fixing the bike.
So which
Good brother.
Yeah, I'm on his team. I'm on that nigga team because that mean
I'm on your
you say some shit like to me, you gotta get
that
out.
shit. Get away
It
from
even
them
further
kids.
lets me know that mother
Daddy,
ain't shit.
nigga, I ain't got no electricity.
Trash.
Nigga.
That mother is trash. That mother is
She's trash,
certified.
This whole
dev dad.
situation.
Go. And that be my thing. When you see it, brother, you just saw. She just showed you.
Yeah, that was a sign right
that's
there.
a sign.
I would have stopped pumping that tire. I would have finished pumping that tire, then flipped that bike over and pedaled like hell.
Let me make sure it works before you get on it.
Pump the tire, pump the
fuck out of there.
Hey, get about it.
You remember as a kid, you had a football, you tell it, hey, go long. And
keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going. I'm about to
Come on, man. So can we agree that mother ain't shit?
That mother.
Yeah.
Thank you. That little girl sat there and said, my daddy's in. And that girl, what? She doesn't look older than about 5 or 6.
She's lying. She's about
7.
7.
All
right. She said, my daddy's in jail and I miss him. And I miss him. That means either daddy ain't been in jail long.
That nigga just went.
Yeah. That nigga just
left last night.
Just went. And this bitch already got another man.
Daddy was like, hey,
he in jail because this nigga was over the house.
Right.
Putting the bike together and shit.
He tried to kill him.
He should have put that bike together before he went to jail. That's what I did.
Rolled off. Yeah. That nigga messed up.
Damn.
Come on, man.
I'll finish it.
Man, keep being good, fellas. Fuck these bitches.
Never mind.
Dang, niggas, don't y'all sit up here and listen to him. Jay is giving y'all that little single lady shit. Beyonce was married. Beyonce was married when she came up with single ladies. Jay is married when he said fuck these bitches.
Listen, be good. See the signs, though. She ain't no wife, though.
See the signs. Get out.
Have your fun.
That bitch ain't even a jump off as trifling as she is.
She probably good, though.
I know. Haven't you ever noticed the crazier the woman, the better the box?
Man.
I never know.
It might be psychological. We might just be trying to justify why we keep fucking
That's
with
probably what it is.
That's probably what it is, because we stupid.
Yeah.
I'll give you more research.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. I'm dead. I'm dead. We gotta add some more elements to this, okay?
Right. Some more research.
The variable, the control, how are you at
Practical analysis.
A family reunion? Yeah. How are you at a family reunion? How are you in church? How are you in the bed? How are you on the floor? We gotta keep trying this.
Right.
Eventually I'm gonna get the results I want.
Shit, yo, what's y'all Instagrams? Social media, where y'all gonna be at? Yo, Doug, we gotta come see you, Doug.
Yo,
on stage.
This nigga Brian be knowing is
at
trash.
Brian be knowing.
This nigga
Instagram,
Brian be knowing.
Twitter, TikTok,
Twitter.
Hey man, you can follow me at @that_Doug on Instagram. Also check me out on Conversations_with Comedians every Wednesday on NLG Radio from 6 to 8. It'll be shout out to the Duke of Comedy, Terrence Hawkins, and also the voice of intimacy, Miss T Gray. Just got some stuff coming up.
Is it Miss T Gray or Misty Gray? Or did she do that on purpose, like a play on words?
No, it's just T.Gray with an E.
Okay.
T.Gray. She's T.Gray.
No, because Misty Gray is kind of slick. Is Misty Gray or Miss T Gray? Like that's what.
No, it's just nigga. I didn't answer the question.
Trina, get out of here, and you.
There is no miss. Nigga.
Man, Brian not be knowing out this motherfucker.
For real, not be knowing when it's time to go.
I am hot. I'm absolutely ready to go. You can wrap this up. Go ahead. Say y'all names real quick.
Oh, me. SONICBOONETV. Follow me.
I'm there. G-Easy. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot to cut the AC on before I started the show.
Yo, I always do that. I always do that.
It's hot as shit, man.
Next week.
It's like.
Go ahead, boo.